Hello, hello. This time I don't think I forgot to, I don't think I forgot to unmute the mic, hopefully. I'm there, right? I'm there. So, let's see, let's read. Hola, buenas, buenas. Creí que no llegaba. El transporte público decidió trolearme hoy. Si no te trolea, no es el transporte público, la verdad. Si te escuchas. Well, look who it is. Okay, it's not my fault that it was the Great British Bake Off and it was Cake Week. And all of the cakes look so good. Oh my god, this game. I know! I'm so excited to play it. The moment it was announced, it was on my wish list and I was like, I must play it. I've tried to spoil myself, like not to spoil myself, so I'm going in blind. I don't know what this game is about. I don't know anything about it, so we're gonna... Oh, come on! My dad calls me now. I called him 2 hours ago and he didn't reply. Shame on him. He forgot about me for 2 straight hours. It looked cool. I remember it does look pretty cool. Let me just text my dad. Hey, I'm doing stuff, important stuff now. Like super important stuff. I can't reply for 3 hours. And by that I'm gonna mean... What am I gonna say? I'm gonna say, I'm in the bathroom. Call you back in 3 hours. Hell yeah! So it runs in the family. Yeah, my dad's just like me. If you think I'm weird, you should see my dad. He's 10 times weirder. Another wholesome game, I hope. What is wholesome? Oh, he sent cat picture. He sent a picture of my fat cat and he's looking so fat, so cat. Is he single? My dad is in fact single. I didn't think that I would be able to hook my dad up on stream. But yes, my dad's a very nice guy. He loves cats. He loves dogs. He loves food. So basically, he's me. He's just as funny as me. But he thinks he's funnier. I'm gonna put a photo of my cat in the Discord so everyone can appreciate my fat cat. He's fat. He's cat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the check-ins and the cheeses. Is your dad ready to mingle? He is. He got divorced. I don't remember. He got divorced 13 years ago. He's only had one girlfriend since. He's a very loyal guy. He has a huge heart, and he's a little bit shy and misunderstood. When you meet him, he looks like he's gonna be mean and serious, but he's just awkward. He's like me. I'm not kidding. Can I have his number? You probably will have to invite him to a meal first, you know? But yes, I love my dad. He's pretty cool. I hydrated since someone redeemed the hydrate. Yes. Okay. So, as I said, today we're playing Schrödinger's. I don't even know if I should say it like the German pronunciation, because it was not too awkward, like Schrödinger's call. And let's see. Health and safety warning. Please be aware that this game contains flashing lights and strong visual effects. It's okay. I haven't had a seizure since I was like 7 years old, so we should be fine. This game supports autosave, thank God. Okay. Hola Johansson. Muchas gracias por pasarte. For best experience, we recommend playing with headphones, allowing you to enjoy a deeper sense of immersion. Yeah, but if I wear my headphones, I'm gonna bump against the mic stand, so I usually play like with no sound, you know? I never got a seizure. What's it like? I don't know. I wasn't conscious. I hear noises from afar. Darkness surrounds me, stretching on without end. Past and future feel meaningless here, as if time has come to a standstill. Where am I? I can't remember anything. Oh, we're continuing the saga of protagonists with amnesia. Is it really a horror/mystery game if the protagonist does not have amnesia? No, it does not work like that, you know? Nothing at all? But of course, that's because you've lost all your memories. This girl I worked with for a bit gave me a whole list of the things to do if I have a seizure, and it was crazy. Oh no. Well, at least she was setting the expectations very early on, you know? Do not call the ambulance unless it lasts more than... Yeah, I imagine. It must be crazy expensive. Who? Did someone speak to me just now? Oh, good to know your ears are working properly. You'll need them for the spirits who wish to talk to you waiting on the phone. Honestly, if I die and then I get sent to a spiritual call center, I'm going to kill myself again. Imagine I'm living my life doing minimum wage customer service and working in the food industry, and I die, and now I have to work in a call center. No, just send me to hell instead. I'm sure that would be better. Don't work minimum wage, guys. It's not fun. After all, you are the world's last confidant. Oh no! My worst nightmare. This is why you must speak with them and save their souls. What are you talking about? Customer service is hell itself. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's why I'm like, send me to hell. That I can manage. It's just more customer service, probably. You are the only one who can save them. After all, you are... Okay, wait, what is this place? It's so dark. Am I dead? Oh, wow. I like the visuals. They're pretty fun. This reminds me a little bit of Grease, the game. Oh, you're not hearing the game. Am I already dead? Indeed, you are already dead. No, perhaps that's not quite right. You exist in a state of limbo, a superposition of life and death. No me gusta esta película de Tarzán. Do you understand what that means? Yes, I do kind of get it. It's limbo. I think so, yes. Are you sure? You needn't force yourself now. It's only natural your mind would be hazy right now. Just remember, you have but one duty. Save the spirit stranded in limbo by a phone. Now go forth and save those in need. Wait, you've been speaking to me this whole time, but who are you? This is kind of psychedelic. I dig it. I like this vibe. Who are you? Oh no, not the phone, please! I'm gonna get so anxious. Who am I, you ask? Do you really wish to know? If so, I will gladly oblige. But first things first. Answer the phone. Only then shall I tell you my name. No, I don't want to answer the phone, but I have to. Good, just like that. You needn't hesitate. There is nothing to fear. Yes, there is social interaction! What's worse than that? Oh dear, one moment of hesitation and they've already hung up on you. You kept them waiting for too long. No wonder they gave up. Hello? Are you there? Do you hear me? I'm talking to you, Mary. That's me! I'm Mary! Mary? Is that my name? Mary? Indeed it is. It's what everyone calls you. Mary is without a doubt your name. Although, even that doesn't seem to be ringing any bells. You really don't remember anything, do you? No matter. Mary, keep a close eye on this phone. Everyone on the other end is counting on you to answer. They all want to talk to you very much. And that is why you must begin. Or so I say. You have no idea what I speak of, do you? I do? I don't. Do we play dumb? Or we... Let's say I do. Yes, I know what to do. I think. Mary, you needn't lie to me. I know you don't know. You are the world's last confidant. I'm not lying to you. You just told me. Why are you calling me a liar? Who will I be speaking to the worst last? Wait, I don't understand. What do you mean the world's last? I can't remember anything. This is all so confusing. Calm yourself, Mary. Do not fret. I'm certain your last memories will return in time. Besides, we have more important matters to discuss. Come now, listen closely. Do you hear that, Mary? Those sounds? Those are the voices of the lost souls, shrieking, crying out with regret. Endless wails filled with grief and indescribable suffering. They all blame themselves for everything, each and every one of them. Tell me, Mary, can you hear them? I hear the ringing of bells. It sounds like bells ringing to me. A little bit. Or like wind chimes. Oh, I don't know how I did it. I think I hear something. Yes, as you should. Those voices are saying, we don't want to die. We still have so much to live for. We must live on. They have yet to acknowledge the apocalypse and are suffering because of it. What apocalypse? What the fuck happened? The apocalypse? Wait, the apocalypse? See, that's what I just said. Yay. Indeed. There was an apocalypse. No, perhaps I should say there will be an apocalypse. I don't know why, but a female MC with amnesia immediately throws me back to amnesia memories. There's like, it's a running gag. Every protagonist has amnesia. It's like the world's most basic plot device. And it's okay, it works, you know? It's part of the formula to find out your lost memories, and then there's plot twists. And it's fun, and we enjoy that, but it is very common indeed. Yesterday's game had a protagonist with amnesia. I think Omori could technically count Ish. That's a slippery slope over there. But for example, Pocket Mirror had amnesia. The protagonist had amnesia. Who else? Misao, no. Corpse Party, not really. There's many in the end. I could name many if I had the brain cell to think about that. There's going to be an apocalypse? When? In 21 nanoseconds. What the fuck? Why are you doing then? Why aren't you doing anything then? Yes, everyone will die in 21 nanoseconds. Or you could say, they are still alive for 21 more nanoseconds. Mary, can you comprehend how long 20 nanoseconds is? Or rather, how short? A nanosecond is a mere 1/1000th of a second. Don't add math into this. We already have enough problems here. It's so short that you don't even have time to think of your loved ones before you perish. This world can no longer be described as either dead or alive, only both. A world trapped between two concepts, where its people can neither reunite with their loved ones in life, nor be grieved by their loved ones in death. Well, that sounds horrible. I'm sorry, I don't really follow. What in the world happened? And why am I here? What happened to me? Mary, it's only natural that you cannot grasp the full picture at this point. We must first restore your memories, and those of the world, one step at a time. And for your first step, why not begin by answering the phone? What's the point of that? I'll say it once more. You are the world's last confidant. But what does that even... Now pick up the phone and place it to your ear. Okay, it says space. Pick up the phone. Okay, we picked up the phone. Let's see. I feel something unsettling coming from the phone. What should I do now? Listen to them, Mary. Very closely. What do you... Let's see, let's listen. If I strain my ears, I can sense a presence on the other side. And not just one. I hear many of them breathing. What should I do? Maybe say something. Break the ice. Is someone there? No response. Mary, you cannot begin without saying the magic word. Well, how was I supposed to know, you know? It's your job to tell me these things. There's a magic word? Oh dear, have you forgotten that as well? Fret not, it's simple. It's what everyone says when answering the phone. Hell, heavens! Hello? Ohio? No, that's not it. Moshi moshi! Shira desu. Hello? Oh, there we go. So magic. Hello? Is that you, Mary? I hear countless voices all talking over each other. Who are these people? Life is suffering. Everyone has some unfinished business to resolve before they die. And now, we've finally gotten through to someone who can help. To you! Unfinished business? Who are you people? We know, Mary. Life was always a cruel mistress to you. However, the convictions you held allowed you to become the world's last confidant. If I have to say that one more time, I swear to God. To live on your own or to live for another. Which was your conviction? What are you talking about? Convictions? Mary, answer them. Just speak from your heart. That's all you need to do. I don't remember is probably the answer. But I don't remember. No, Mary. If you cannot remember, then say what you feel now. What? What's that supposed to mean? Come now, tell us your convictions. Why am I feeling judged? I'm feeling judged right now. My convictions? Live on my own, live for someone else. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a little bit of choices that define who we are in this game. That's what I'm assuming. I think it was. I can live on my own. I can live on my own. The voices, they're getting clearer. The spirits are converging into one. They are transforming into someone who shares your grief. My grief? Speak to the clearest voice, Mary. Of course. I thought I can live on my own too. That's why I abandoned Leah, right? Who's Leah? Who's Leah? Why are you pretending not to know? Guess it's not time for us to meet yet. Oh fuck, did I screw that one up? Please, just listen to me, will you? In my life, I also believed I can live on my own just like you. Is that why my husband Cyrus abandoned me? Did you perhaps do something? It must have been tough, let's see. It must have been tough. Do you really think that? Tough doesn't even begin to describe it. I can't help but blame myself all the time. I suppose you and I aren't ready to meet. Oh, what the fuck? Am I gonna fail everything? Please don't make me do customer service. This is not my I don't want to do it anymore. Don't worry. I understand what you're going through. Our most tragic memories are alike after all. That's why I can understand your feelings of I can live on my own so well. And why I want to tell you something. I once did something so despicable, the whole world refused to forgive me. And so, even though I was his mother, I couldn't be with him. Then one day, I realized something. I could simply pretend to be someone else and give him a call that way. I made up my mind then. To live on my own. So yes, Mary. Our most tragic memories are alike. They are? Yes, our memories of family. My saddest memories are of my family. So it must mean your saddest memories are also of your family, right? My family? Let's see, if we lie, what happens? I do remember them. I thought as much. You've already started coming to terms with it, I see. But it's fine. No need to agonize over it right now. Instead, please save me. You know, priorities, I guess. Who are you? Let's see. Is she gonna tell us? My name is Lucy. You and I share the same grief. Specifically, the feeling of I can live on my own, as you said. Oh. Interesting. I don't know what's going on, but it looks cool. Put down the phone. What's happening? I'm lost. Well done, Mary. What was that all about? Who was that? I'll explain that later. You should take a seat first. Come, there's a chair for you right here. What? Have you not noticed? You've been standing the entire time. Your legs must be sore. Have a seat. Let's sit down. This chair is surprisingly comfortable, as if it was tailor-made for me. I feel just a little calmer. Wait, this is no time to relax. I still have so many questions. What was that phone call? I heard all these different voices from the other end of the line. They all sounded so terribly sad. And let's see. And where am I? Why am I sitting here, alone in a windowless room? Or, well, not alone, I suppose. There's someone else in here with me. A mysterious cat I can make heads or tails of. He's been staring at something this whole time. This cat, the phone. The cat probably knows something. Let's see. Let's talk to the cat. Excuse me. There's still a lot I don't understand. Hey, are you listening to me? I am listening, without listening. That is the sort of creature I am. Huh? Can you stop speaking in riddles? Not now, no need to get upset. I'm sure your head is bursting with questions right now. I can answer all of them, true. But I don't believe you are ready to accept any of the answers at this time. Besides, you should focus on what's to come. And what would that be? That would be the next part of your duty as the world's last confidant. I'm gonna make a drinking game based on how many times I have to say the world's last confidant. You must save Lucy. Sorry, who's that again? The lady whose existence you defined earlier. Lucy is her name. I defined her? Sorry, you've lost me again. Mary, listen. It is not necessary for you to learn the rhyme and reason behind every little thing. You are here to figure out why you are you. That is all. Now, with all that said and done, give Lucy a call and save her. Call Lucy? Me? How? What am I supposed to say to her? That will be for you to decide. I'll be disappearing for a while. Wait, hold on. He just disappeared? Okay. Let's see. That cat's not here anymore. He just left me to fend for myself. Let's see. Who's Lucy? That cat told me to give her a call and save her somehow. Can I actually get through to her with this phone? Lucy's number, it feels almost familiar somehow. This phone on the desk. I used it to talk to a crowd of strangers earlier. They sounded like they were in such agony, and they kept telling me for an answer. To live on your own or to live for another? Which was your conviction? What did I say again? Right, that's what I said. I can live on my own. Then one of the voices became much clearer, a woman's voice. I think she was the one who asked me to save her. So that was Lucy. Huh? What's this? It's a notebook? Where did it come from? Let's see, let's open the notebook. Okay, so it's summarizing what she said earlier. Something's written inside. We share the same grief? I couldn't be with him? What is all this? Did I write this? No, I don't remember doing such a thing. It seems there's more on the other pages. Let's see. You can turn to other pages using Q and E. Turn the page with Q. Okay. 1336. It's Lucy. Is this what I think it is? Okay. Let's use the phone. So I have to call Lucy. I don't like the sound of that, but if I must... Let's see. What was her number again? Okay, yeah. I know the phone. Let's see. So I just need to dial 1336. Boom. Boom. Fun fact, in my old workplace we had one of these phones. It was a 20s themed gelateria, so we had all of the old furniture, and we also had a super old phone, and it did work, and it was fun to dial and ring. It was cool. Did the call go through? Or has it not connected yet? What should I do? Let's say hello. Don't be scared. Just say something. Hello? Let's see. Hello? I hear something. It's someone's voice. Hello. Nice to meet you. And who might you be? Come to think of it, who am I? Mary. Oh yes, your name is Mary. Is it though? I'm not really sure myself. I'm Mary. Yes, Mary. I've been waiting for you to call for so long. And now you're finally here. I'm so glad I didn't give up. I waited and waited this whole time. I had faith you would call me eventually. She was waiting all this time for me to call? Is she Lucy? I know you. You must be Lucy then. Look at her, she's Lucy. That's right. You have no idea how happy I am to hear you say my name. Say, Mary, you're our world's less confident, right? I'm gonna take a shot of water every time I have to say the world's less confident, okay? Okay? Okay, there we go. What do I say? What does being the world's... Oh, fuck! I just need to... There you go. There it goes again. What does being the world's less confident even mean? I'm gonna end up going to the bathroom in half an hour. Oh, man. What am I supposed to do here? Mary, I wish to speak to you. Come, let's have a chat. Okay. What should I talk to her about? Let's see, about you. Are we in the same boat? Is Lucy suffering from amnesia too? Let's see. Do you remember anything? Do you not remember anything either? Is there anything you can remember? A few things, but there's also a lot that I can't. Then, could you tell me everything you do? Of course. When I woke up, I was in this dark world. I was so disoriented I couldn't tell left from right, or up from down, or even whether I was dead or alive. And then, suddenly there was a phone in front of me. Before I knew it, I'd already picked up. And I heard a girl. What did she say? Oh, right, it was... Who are you? Oh, so it was the same for her. Now I know. That call, it was from you. Mary, you defined my existence. That's why I'm here, able to talk to you. I'm not really sure how to explain it myself. But Mary, what I do know is this. We have something in common. I'm sure of it. What should I talk to her about? Let's see. People keep calling me the fuck! Words less confident. There we go. Another sip down. But I have no idea what that means. In fact, I have no memories at all. Sorry, I barely even know where to begin this conversation. You've lost your memories? I can relate. Mine are slowly disappearing as well. Precious experiences, precious people. They're all slipping away from me, little by little. But that's why. I need you. Me? What for? The thing is, Mary, by talking to you, I feel like I can keep my most important memories from drifting away. Important memories? Like what? Like, that's... Huh? No, I cherished them so much. How could I have already forgotten? Let's see. Don't push yourself, Lucy. I'm sure they'll come back to you soon. Thank you, Mary. Could you tell me about yourself, Mary? What should I talk to her about? Let's see. Oh, I know. What Lucy said earlier. That we have something in common. I think the notebook mentioned something like that too. Maybe I should check the notebook. Let's see. What Lucy and I have in common? Let's see. We share the same grief. The same grief. Those words. My name is Lucy. You and I share the same grief. Specifically, I can live on my own, as you said. That's what Lucy said in the last call. Maybe I should ask her to elaborate. Lucy, when you said the same grief, what exactly did you mean? You see, Mary, you and I have experienced the same kind of pain and suffering. Remember what you said on the phone? That you chose to live on your own? Did I say that? Yes, you did. And I felt the exact same way. Even though we'd never met before. I felt this connection of sorts, like we'd bonded over a shared misery. I believe that's how you defined my existence. And why I believe you can resolve my unfinished business. Could I ask for more details? What is your unfinished business exactly? My unfinished business? It's... Oh no, she forgot. What was it again? I seem to have forgotten. Oh dear. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have asked. You don't need to answer. I keep forgetting everything important to me. Oh, are you perhaps William? William? I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. William. You're William, aren't you? No, I'm Mary. No, you must be William. Admit it. Admit you're William. Oh no, Lucy's convinced that I'm someone named William. Lucy, please, calm down. I'm sorry, but I'm not William. I don't even know who William is. All I can gather is that there's someone very important to you. Stop! Just say it already. Say, I'm William, please. I'm begging you. Oh no, how am I supposed to answer that? Let's see. I'm William. No, no, no! That's not William's voice. Don't try to fool me. Your voice sounds nothing like his. William, my dear sweet William. He was so precious. Strange, I can't remember. No, this can't be. How could I forget William? Why? Why can't I remember anything? Lucy? How? Why? I want to see him so badly my heart feels like it's about to burst in two. And yet, why don't I remember anything about him? William, who are you? Uh-oh. Mary, please, tell me, who's William? Calm down, Lucy. What do I do? I think William is Lucy's friend's son? No, father, maybe? Wait, the notebook might have the answer. I think William is Lucy's son. Lucy, William is your son. I'm sure of it. My son! Yes, that's it. William is my son. Mary, please tell me. Why is this happening? Even as we speak, my memories of William are fading. I'm trying to hold on to them, but they keep slipping away like grains of sand. Mary, please, tell me about William. Anything will do. Anything that just makes it harder. Let's see. Lucy, in our last call you said, even though I was his mother, I couldn't be with him. Yes, it was that day. I was running as fast as I could. My lungs were on fire, but I kept running somewhere. Lucy, are you okay? It was a town. Some random town. Random? No, I knew this town. Lucy, did you remember something? Why was I... Right, I was trying to escape. I was running for my life. What were you running from? Their prying eyes, all staring at me. I had to hide. Everyone in the town was staring at me, judging me. The whole city? Why? Why? Because I sinned. I committed a grave sin. I wanted to escape their judgment, so I ran and ran and ran until I arrived somewhere Where was that? The place I went to. It was a phone box. I opened the door and I thought, I can finally speak to William again. Wait for me, William. Lucy, are you still here? Hello? Lucy, are you okay? What happened at the phone box? Uh-oh, did Lucy hang up on me? I think she hung up on us. So I'm sad. Was I not doing alright? I thought maybe I was helping her, but apparently not. The call cut out. It's just one thing after another. And I can't wrap my head around any of this. That call. What was that all about? Who is Lucy really? Was she someone I knew and just forgot? I can tell. All I can say for sure is she had a son named William, who she really wanted to speak to. And apparently she tried to call him from a phone box somewhere in town. Did she ever manage to speak to him? I have no idea. Do we check the notebook again? Yeah, there's nothing in here. Is that cat ever coming back? No, I am not. As I have already come back. Oh, there you are. Mary, it's best that you don't overthink things. Goodness. Where did you run off to? Ponder where I am and I am already back. Then blink and I am gone once more. Such is the law of us cats. That's indeed how cats work. I agree with that. The law of cats, is it? Never mind. I'm not going to bother. I wanted to ask you something. Mary, before you do, be sure to take notes about your call in your notebook. Notes? Why? Why? Mary, you've been awfully forgetful as of late, no? Taking notes can only serve you well. The more detailed, the better. Best you get into the habit of doing that for all your phone calls from now on. Questions can come after. Let's see. I just need to write down everything Lucy and I spoke about, right? Let's see. What should I add? Her son William. I feel like I want to draw something. Oh, she's a great artist. That's pretty nice. I think I did a pretty good job. Well, Mary. You're really good at drawing. You ever thought of becoming an artist? Me? An artist? But the world has ended, hasn't it? Who's gonna see my drawings now? You've got a point. Still, what a shame to waste a gift like that. Honestly, you're so careless. I wrote everything down like you asked. Can we... Oh, I just realized. I've forgotten to do something very important. What's that? I never told you my name. You may call me Hamlet. One who has pondered for eons the dilemma of whether humanity deserves life or death. I was about to say he should be called Schrödinger's cat, and then I remembered the name of the game and was like, oh. Now I'll write that down. Fine. I'll add it to the notebook. Bruh, I know! Alright, so your name is Hamlet. Correct. Although, I feel it to be a tad lacking. Eureka! My full name is Toby Natoby Hamlet. No, that's worse! Don't call yourself that, Hamlet! That's a dashing name, is it not? Yeah, dashing, sure. Toby Natoby Hamlet. Got it. So, Hamlet, there's a lot I want to ask you. first, what happened to Lucy earlier?
Ah, yes, allow me to explain.
Let's see, what did happen to Lucy?
Oh, but first,
No! Stop giving me buts! Just tell me!
answer the phone, Mary. Lucy's unfinished goal, that is. The final call of her life will soon begin.
The final call of her life? Should I really answer it?
Indeed.
I don't feel... I'm so nervous. Like, it's literally life or death now. I'm scared, yo. I'm scared. Hello? There is no response.
Mary, can you not hear something on the other end?
Is something there? That sound, could it be? Oh fuck, I don't have my headphones on. Give me a second. Oh, she's running. Is that the sound of someone running?
Indeed. Those are Lucy's footsteps.
Lucy! Yes, it was that day! My lungs were on fire, but I kept running.
Upon arriving at the phone box, she made the final call of her life.
And the person she called was it. Hello? William, is that you? You're William, right?
No, I'm Mary.
I'm William.
William!
That's me, but who are you, miss?
I'm...
You're a stranger, aren't you? Papa's not going to like this. Oh, he's a kid. He keeps telling me. I thought he was an adult because I thought it was a beard, but it's his nose. He keeps telling me, never give strangers your name. Don't worry, I won't tell him.
Really? Okay, can I hang up then?
Wait! I can talk to you. Papa's gonna scold me. Don't hang up. Let's see. I can talk a bit more. I'm hanging up. Oh no, her song hung up on her. Wait! What's going on? I'm trying to speak, but the words won't come out.
Mary, calm down. This is a recreation of a past call.
What you're currently listening to is the final call between Lucy and William. Does that mean...
Indeed, there is only one thing you can do. Listen to the conversation from William's side in silence.
I can only listen? William, wait! Please don't hang up. Let me hear your voice a little longer.
Are you outside right now, miss?
I can barely hear you over the noise. Yes, I'm calling you from a phone box. A phone box? Why? Miss, who are you? I'm Aunt Kathy. Don't you remember? It's me, Aunt Kathy.
Aunt Kathy?
You know, Lucy's friend, Kathy. Oh, Aunt Kathy. You're the lady who always gave us apples. Yes, you remember me. Good boy.
Did you need something, Aunt Kathy?
I was asked to deliver a message from your mama, Lucy.
From Mama? What is it?
Lucy wanted me to tell you something. Mama! What would Mama ever want to say to me? William, listen. Lucy finally got out of prison today. She asked me to pass on the good news. That she's finally out of prison. Lucy, your mama, she really wanted you to know. Huh? Aren't you happy? Don't you want to see her? She what? I know, what did Lucy do? I'm also wondering what here's my kind of guess. It's a little bit dark, but I'm gonna guess that her husband was a bad man or something and she killed him to protect her son or something along those lines.
Papa told me.
Oh no, never mind. I think she left the father and then, I don't know, Maybe the father got her in prison and she wasn't super guilty, or she was. I don't know. She did say she had sinned. Because she's too poor to... Oh no! She's too poor to raise you, he said. Mama abandoned me. William, that's not true. Lucy wanted to see you again so much. That's what kept her going the whole time she was locked up. Don't believe your papa, believe me. I believe you. I don't believe you. Oh no, no. Before she died, the last thing she heard was that her son didn't believe her. Maybe she killed her friend. Maybe his father was cheating on her. Maybe, I don't know. Please, I'm begging you. Let's see. I can't. Why should I? Mama abandoned me. Let's see. No, Lucy wanted to be with you all along. Still, this is a bit dark. Yeah, it is.
Mary, it's futile. You cannot answer on William's behalf. The past cannot be changed. All you can do is quietly listen. And imagine what happened between them.
Mama hates me. Papa said so. So you choose him over me. William, please. Once, just once. I want you to call me what you used to. Your papa's not the only one who loves you. So please, just once, if you could call me your... Please, call me. Huh? Wait, Auntie, do you see that? The moon is falling. The moon? Everything's gone silent. So the moon, the catastrophe was that the moon fell? Hello? Hello? In that moment, the moon fell to our world. And all of humanity was turned to particles, except for Mary. Uh-oh. William, can you hear me? William! Lucy, what's the matter? Did something happen? Hello? Hamlet! Hamlet, where are you? Don't tell me you're gone too.
I'm right here, Mary.
Hamlet, what's going on?
Stay calm now.
How can I?
All shall be explained in due time. You should hang up for now.
Wow, that was mildly disturbing. Damn.
How was it? The final call of Lucy's life.
How can I possibly describe such a thing? What happened back there?
I'll explain that now, but you must promise me you'll keep calm. The moon fell and crashed into our world. Human history came to an abrupt end. Far, far too suddenly for anyone to prepare for. And now, to put it in layman's terms, humanity is unable to properly die. On that fateful day Lucy called her son, that very moment, mid-call, the moon fell. And thus, Lucy and William's phone call was left unfinished. Such instances are fittingly named unfinished calls.
No shit, Sherlock.
Huh, doesn't that have a nice ring to it?
An unfinished call. Why did the moon fall?
The world reached the end of its lifespan.
Lifespan?
Indeed. Believe it or not, even the world has a finite lifespan. You understand, no? Be it human or feline, when the time comes, they die. The world's no different. It had reached its time, thus it ended. Nothing more. Simple as that.
The entire world ended just like that?
Yep, just like that. Do you understand now?
I can understand what you're saying, but I'm still having trouble believing it.
But strangely, I don't feel sad about the world ending.
I never wished that it would go on forever or anything like that, truth be told. Thank you for the check-in, Raxa.
Well, not that I blame you. Such is the way of the world. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
There was some... What happened to Lucy and William after the moon fell? Did they make it okay? Not just them, the rest of the world too. What happened to them? Or I don't know. I'm gonna call Hamlet they, because I don't know what they are. But they just said that nobody survived except Mary. Everyone's in the infinite state of life, between life and death.
They also reached their ends, of course. The moon crashed directly onto the planet. No one could possibly survive that. In 21 nanoseconds. That is, in mere billions of a second. Everyone will die.
They keep telling that, so are we outside of time and space? I'm not sure. So, I do have a little question for the people over here. Have you had any ads yet, or have there been no ads? I'm wondering. I changed something in the ads today, so I wanted to see if it was worse or better. But I can't see when there are ads on my end, so please let me know.
This, of course, includes you, Mary.
I'm going to die?
Indeed, you are still alive.
You should be able to see. Like, I see when the pre-rolls are disabled and when I can see the next pre-roll, but I haven't seen when the ads are happening exactly. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's relevant to say that I don't have the Twitch. A mí sí me han salido. ¿Cuántos te han salido? Déjame checo. I don't have the Twitch doc. I have the multi-stream chat, so I only see the redeems and the chat, but I don't see the ads at all. So I'm not saying. No los he contado. Let's see. Stream information, Twitch activity feed. Is it this one maybe? I'm not sure. No, I don't think it's that one. Filter. I'm seeing alerts, raise, shoutouts, subs. I don't see anything over here. Let me see. Oh no, I can't remove this dock now. And it's blocking my view. Give me a second. Come on. Well, that dock's like not going anywhere. It's just right there. Let me see if I can close it again. There we go. I closed that one. How do you see how many ads you've had so far? Like, even in the activity feed, it doesn't show anything, so I'm not sure. Well, ok, hagamos esto. La siguiente vez que te aparezca un anuncio, nada más ponlo ahí para que yo pueda ir contando cuántos van.
You're still alive as of yet, but will soon die. Alive, but soon. Indeed. That is what I meant by a superposition of life and death. You, Lucy, William, all of you exist within this inseparable overlap between the two. Does that make sense?
Let's see. The apocalypse.
Is that why Lucy's suffering? Mary, she's in the same situation as you. Lucy does not grieve over the coming of the apocalypse, for that pales in comparison to the other matter weighing on her mind.
Really? What could be worse than the apocalypse?
Lucy's grief stems wholly from her son, William. The end of the world matters not to her.
Everything's about her son, William.
Indeed. Lucy's thoughts are filled with William and little else. The moon just happened to fall at the time.
Just happened.
Yes, with no warning whatsoever, the moon just happened to fall. In the same way, even your life, Mary, will one day just happen to end. Cats and humans and worlds all just happen to meet their end. You will understand in full soon enough, for in speaking with Lucy, you have already brushed against the true nature of human grief. Whether the world ends or begins, none of it matters. Human grief always exists in isolation.
Salió uno. Ok, vamos a contar. Voy a usar una nota. ¿Quién uso de portapapeles o de pisapapeles? Ahora, ya sé. Vamos a ponerlo aquí en este. A ver, un anuncio a las 6 o 2 de la tarde. Ok, listo.
Do you understand now?
¿Y cuánto duró, por cierto? ¿Son de esos cortos o de los más largos? Wow, se me fue el oído. Corto, ok. Perfecto. Ok, ya sé. A ver.
What happens next? What's going to happen to me? You will be continuing your duty, which is to stay in this room and continue answering the phone. Just as you did with Lucy, you will greet the spirits with unfinished business and continue to speak with them. That is all. I have to keep doing this? Needless to say, after all...
Oh fuck! More water!
You are the world's last confidant.
Why? What for?
Why not? What not for? There is neither reason nor goal in this. Listen closely, Mary. There are many spirits in need of you on the line. And you are the only one capable of speaking to them.
You say that, but... I didn't sign up for this. I didn't even come here of my own free will.
So you choose to idle away in your seat, ignoring the phone as it rings without end? Well, that's also a valid option.
What do you want from me?
As I've been saying, keep answering the phone. Keep being the world's last confidant. Oh, it appears I've spoken for too long. I shall be taking my leave now. Be sure to give Lucy a call.
No, please, I still have more questions. How long will I have to do this confident thing for?
That would be until your memories return.
Hamlet, wait!
He's gone. I need to keep doing this until my memories come back. My memories, when will they return?
Let's see. Do we try and... Let's see. Truth be told, I want to speak to her. Her unfinished call, was it? It was heartbreaking. But still, even if I did call her, what would I say? I need some time to think this over. Let's see. Let's write something in the notebook before I call Lucy. I should go over what I know about her in the notebook. Lucy has a son named William. He was the one she talked to in the final call of her life. Mid-call, the moon suddenly fell and crashed into her world. Huh? That's strange. His face suddenly popped into my mind. There we go. And I wound up drawing it, like my hands were moving on their own. Is this really what he looked like? Something's odd here. When Lucy called William, she pretended to be someone else. She wasn't Lucy then. I think Lucy said her name was... Oh, that's right. Lucy told William her name was Kathy. I'll jot that down. There must be a reason why she pretended to be someone else. Could it be... Lucy said she committed a grave sin. That's why she was sent somewhere. Lucy was in a prison. Right, Lucy went to prison. I love all the drawings. They're super cute. So at some point, Lucy committed a grave sin and got sent to prison. That's why she was no longer living with her son, William. So then William... I wonder, in that unfinished call, William was very clearly a young child, which means he was most likely living with someone. But who? William must have been living with his father, his papa, away from Lucy. There we go. Papa. Papa? What is this feeling? Oh, she's starting to remember something. Saying Papa makes my heart ache. Is someone calling me? Could it be... There we go. The call went through. Hello? Lucy? Say, Mary, you're... Oh, fuck! Our world's less confident, right? There we go! Solo por aclaración, ¿los anuncios son de esos que interrumpen el stream o no? Porque me salen de esos chiquitos y acaba de salir otro. Son de los... Según yo, son de los que completamente te sacan del stream para que no puedas ver nada del stream. Let's see. Ya sé. Ok. Lo que vamos a hacer, what we're gonna do is, I'm going to roll 3 minutes of stream. You're supposed to run 3 minutes of ads per hour. So, would you guys prefer all of those little short ads or 1 3-minute ad and we take a break or something? I go to the bathroom, blah, 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 blah. Or the short ones. 1 3-minute. Let's see, I'm gonna make a poll. Where's my stream manager? There's the poll. There we go. You minute. How do we do what? 1 3 min 1 per hour. Let's see. Let's see. And it's gonna last for 5 minutes. There we go. And there you go. You have a poll. I've been wondering. Ah, no. Entonces no. Ok, ok. Perfecto. Entonces así dejémoslo. Y yeah, you can answer the poll if you want to. Just so I know. Let's see. There's so much I want to tell you. Will you listen? Please, Mary, I beg you. Are you sure you're fine with someone like me? Yes, of course. Okay, if that's what you wish, then I can try. Thank you so much, Mary. You're too kind. I'm not sure how much help I'll be, though. My mind is... I can barely remember anything. But if you're still fine with that, then I'd be happy to listen. Of course, Mary. Thank you so much. What should I talk about with Lucy? Let's see. I want to know why she went to prison. You guys don't want to know why she went to prison? Sorry if this is an uncomfortable question, but did you go to prison, Lucy? Prison? Yes, I went to prison. That's why I couldn't be with my little William. If I may ask, what were you in for? I'm not sure. What did I do again? Oh no! She doesn't remember what she was sentenced for. I assume I must have committed a grave sin. Yeah, you already told us that. We want the tea. But what was it? I can't remember. It's fine. Oh, there you go. Joe is in a 15 stream streak. That sounds a little bit like a doozy. 15 stream streak. Spill the beans, woman. We want to know for sure. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I was just happening. I happened to glance at the stream manager thingy, and I was like, oh. What should I talk about with Lucy? Let's see what else we can talk about her. Let's talk about William. What was William like? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. He was such a wonderful boy. Always so full of energy. A tad sensitive, but a sweet, cheerful boy nonetheless. And he always took good care of his things. He would never break them or throw them away when he got bored. He sure sounds like a wonderful boy. Let's see. A sweet, cheerful boy who treasures things. Okay, noted. He really was such a wonderful son. And so kind as well. I'm amazed that I can keep my streaks up despite being on vacation. It must be very challenging. When I'm on vacation, I usually forget who I am, where I'm going, what I'm doing. It's just like brain empty, no thoughts. I'm just gonna relax. Not just kidding. I'm pretty crazy when it comes to vacations. I like to plan things out. I want to know where I'm going, what I'm doing, but then I plan everything out, and then at the last moment, my ADHD comes out, and things never end up the way I planned them. So I end up giving up on my plans and just do anything pretty much. That's sad. It's because this particular one, I have a good mix of activities and free time. That's the best. I like good balance. That's the best way to go about it. I wanted to be with him forever, more than anything else in the world. He had a dream, you know. A dream? Yes, he wanted to be something extraordinary when he grew up. And I wanted to be there by his side as he achieved it. I should make a note of this. Let's see. He wanted to be... Yeah, he had a dream. Let's see what else we can get out of her. The phone box. Lucy, I have something to confess. Your conversation with William in that phone box. I overheard a bit of it. Phone box? Oh, that's right. I remember now. When I got out of prison, the only thing in my mind was calling William. That's why I headed straight for one of the phone boxes in the middle of town. Lucy, I was wondering, why did you tell William you were Kathy? Kathy? Oh, right, I remember now. Kathy was the nice lady who lived next door. A neighbor, that's all. And I selfishly stole her name for myself. Mary, there's a good reason why I couldn't tell him who I really was. And she's gonna say she's not gonna remember. Watch this. Is it not obvious? There's only one possible reason why. Huh, wait, what was it? Why couldn't I tell my own son I was his mother? What should I talk about with Lucy? See, I told you she was gonna forget about it. May I ask what William's dream was? Oh, of course. Mary, the more I talk to you, the more I feel my memories coming back to me. William loved gazing up at the stars. Oh, look at that. Mama, look! Look! There are so many pretty stars in the sky. Mama, I know I've said it a million times, but I'm gonna be a scientist. And I'm gonna make an amazing plane that flies all the way to the stars. Like there! I'll fly to that bright, big red star, and I'll bring some red stardust back home. And I'll give it all to you, Mama. If you sell it to the pawn shop, you'll be rich for sure. Yeah, a scientist. I'll make you happy, Mama. Just you wait. ¿De qué trata la historia? ¿De que la llamaron, pero a la vez no? Brutal. Básicamente lo que entiendo es que tienes que ayudar a las personas a recordar, a recordar su pasado y hacer paz con su trauma para que puedan morir en paz, básicamente. Eso es lo que yo entiendo al menos. William's dream was to be an astronomer. He really does sound like a kind boy. Someone tell that kid that flying to a star is not that good of an idea. My main gripe with this is that if he wanted to go to the stars, he would be an astronaut, not an astronomer. I mean, sure, an astronomer does study stars and everything, but they don't directly become the astronauts. You know? You get me? I should write about William's dream. There we go. Okay, noted. I love her drawings. They're so cute. Did we have anything else we haven't talked to her about? I don't think there's anything else. Let's see, let's talk about anything. Lucy, feel free to speak your mind. Nothing's off the table between us. Actually, they in fact leave you blind, and so only if you gaze directly at the sun. Thank you, Mary. I'd actually appreciate if you led the conversation for now. Will do. By the way, now that I think about it, I wonder, Mary, while I was serving my sentence, who took care of William? That should be written in my notebook. It was her dad. Yeah, Papa. I think his papa was looking after him. Well, Sila, a lot of times astronauts will start out in a scientific background and then transition over. Yeah, I know that astronomers, but he wanted to be an astronomer. So it is possible, okay, to start as an astronomer and then become an astronaut. That's funny because the people I know who are astronomers specifically chose that because they did not want to become astronauts. They were like, yeah, I like the science behind that, but I don't want the action, you know, I prefer to stay behind and do my studies in peace. So that's why I'm like, I also wanted to be an astronomer when I was a child because I certainly did not want to become an astronaut, but I still wanted to study the stars and the cosmos. Yeah. I mean, once you know about space, it's freaking scary. You know what's scarier than space? The ocean. Do you know how little we know about the ocean? It's right here in our planet and we still don't know pretty much anything about it because we can only explore the shallow seas. I mean, sure, shallow is relatively, you know, it's kind of vague. Shallow is relative, but, you know, it's still a tiny, tiny fraction of the seabed. There's so much more there, so much more out there on the places that we can't see or get due to the pressure and the darkness. And yeah, I don't want to know about it. Thank you. I'm gonna hydrate. In case you don't know, I have a phobia of fish, so I don't want to know what's going on down there. Thank you. Sila Subnautica, when? You know what? I would play Subnautica as a challenge reward. I still have to plan something for... I'm not sure if like a subathon or challenges or something. I just want to be masochistic and challenge myself to do things I wouldn't normally do. And, you know, things like those spin the roulette subathons and stuff sound fun. Or like, make me do things. That way I would do it. Because otherwise I can't motivate myself. I'm pretty lazy. Thank you, thank you. Abyssal life is pretty weird. It is! It doth sound pretty weird. While I was in prison, he was raised by John. John was a wealthy man who took custody of William in my absence. Have you heard of the Edison Hotel? He was the owner of that. Man, I have no memories. I don't know what you're talking about. The Edison Hotel? Yeah, it's a giant hotel with an owl logo. William would even call him Papa, as if they were blood related. I see. So the owner of the Edison Hotel, a man named John, became William's adoptive father. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at this moon drawing. It's pretty neat. Okay, noted. Hello, Mary, are you still there? Oh yes, I'm still here, Lucy. Sorry. I was just jotting down some notes. Notes? Don't worry about it. Anyway, what was your relationship with Jan? I'd worked as a cleaner at his hotel, although it was only for a short while. I couldn't even afford food at the time, so I'd take the restaurant's leftovers and try to smuggle them out for William. But I got found out by another cleaner. John forgave me, thank goodness, but In return, he asked me for permission to raise William as his own. So he pretty much stole her kid. I mean, sure, it might have been so he could have a good life, but I still think there was a better way of doing that. You know, like giving her a better salary so she can raise her child. ¿Por qué te harían algo por robar sobras? De hecho, es bastante común en mi trabajo. Cuando yo trabajaba en un supermercado, partiendo los jamones y todo, aunque quedara un chingo de producto bueno, no podías llevártelo. Tenías que tirarlo sí o sí. Y si descubrían que te llevabas un poco de las sobras, te despedían así de inmediato. No entiendo por qué hasta la fecha, ¿verdad? O sea, tal vez puede ser porque si sabes que puedes llevarte las cosas malas, vas a cagarla a propósito para poder llevarte más cosas. Pero aún así, hay un chingo de desperdicio. Y se me hace bastante terrible, honestamente. He had no children and therefore no heir to inherit the hotel. Oh, there we go. There it is. That's why. Then one day he saw me with William, who apparently caught his eye. I'm calling it now. He got her sent to prison so he could have her child. Of course, I rejected his offer with all my might. No matter how poor I was, I could never hand over my dear William. But since I was locked up after, John was allowed to take William in. Oh yeah, so he got her. Runa, gracias por la raid. A ver. Vamos a... Woohoo. Shout out, Runa. Hola, ¿cómo están? Ahí está. Puta madre, que no da. Ahí está. Hola, muchas gracias por el follow. ¿Cómo estaban? Estaban jugando Thrifty Business. ¿De qué se trataba ese juego? Nunca he escuchado de él. Aquí me presento, soy Sila Lavenrose, soy una muñeca gótica vtuber que habla inglés y en español. Me encanta jugar juegos de suspenso, horror, novelas visuales, un poquito de todo. Hola Sila, mucho gusto, Runa, gracias por el raid. Espero que te hayas divertido en tu stream. Y aquí justo andamos empezando, hablando de debates de ética. Este juego le tengo ganas, espero que lo disfrutes mucho. Está muy bueno, está bueno también para conversaciones, porque hay muchos temas que es como de, ¿qué haría yo? ¿Qué harías tú? Entonces está chingón para platicar con el chat, básicamente, de qué haríamos aquí o allá. Pero pues sí, está algo turbio también, lo cual me encanta a mí personalmente, ¿verdad? Cuando está un poquito oscurito el tema, porque hay más de qué hablar. Nice, sí que sí. Espero que te diviertas y que pases una linda tarde. No sé si vas a descansar ahorita un rato después del stream, porque sí, a veces se pone un poco cansadito, pero espero que te hayas pasado muy bien. Disfruta mucho, gracias por todo, que tengan lindo stream. Casi digo igualmente, nada más por la costumbre, pero que te la pases muy bonito. Was John a bad person? O sea, ahorita en este stream estamos hablando inglés, pero si me escriben en español, fácilmente les respondo en español. ¿Saben? Aquí no hay pedo, aquí todos somos bilingües. Y si nada más hablas inglés, pues ahora aprendes español. Y si hablas español, pues aprendemos inglés. No hay pierde. ¿Conoces el Detroit Become Human? Ese estaría bueno. He escuchado del juego, pero no sé tanto de qué trata. Sí he escuchado que mucha gente le encanta. I believe John was a good person. You believe? I mean, I know William adored the man enough to call him Papa. He must have treated William with kindness at the very least. That makes sense. Mary, please. I wish to speak to William again. No, pues no vas a poder porque está bien muerto. Perdón, ya están todos muertos. Is there any way? Let's see. I understand. I can't make any promises, but I'll try my best to find something. I'll see if I can convince Hamlet to help. He may have a clue. Thank you, Mary. I'm counting on you. Mary, thank you so much. I'll tell William that I'm his mama this time for sure. Please call me as soon as you find a way. Promise me, Mary. Okay, I promise. Just hold on a little longer, Lucy. Okay, so now we have to find out if we can manage to get her to call her son again. I accepted Lucy's request. Let's see. Oh, and there's Hamlet again. The cat's named Hamlet. What now? I do want to grant her wish, but how do I go about it? Let's see. Okay, so... Guess all! Lucy wants to call William again. And this time she wants to tell the truth and convey her feelings properly. Maybe, just maybe, there's a phone number out there that connects to William. I could pass that number on to her and that would fulfill her wish. But who would know such a number? A certain animal comes to mind. Let's see, let's talk to Hamlet. Mary, your thoughts are written all over your face, but there is only one answer. What is it? No. No? What's that? Sounds dull. It means something that doesn't exist. There is no such number that connects to William. You know, you could have put that in a nicer way. Do you not care about Lucy's feelings? You heard how much she wants to talk to William. Surely there has to be at least something we can do for her. How so? This phone already does so many strange and inexplicable things. So calling William wouldn't be out of the question, right? The answer remains no. You're being quite difficult, Mary. In that case, I shall give you one of Lucy's third party's numbers. Again with the weird terms. It will connect you to a person who had some form of impact on Lucy's life. Besides William, that is. Now come, choose someone to call. Hamlet. Oh, so we can call Kathy or Papa. I'm gonna try and call the guy and see what he could say. You wish to call Papa? Do you mean William's father? Yes. Alright, here it is. 6331 is the number. This number is part of the web of connections between Lucy and Papa's extended inner circle. Wait, stop overcomplicating things. Who exactly does this connect to? Don't fret the details. The great mathematicians of yore never did. I have a feeling they did, but okay. Huh? Isn't math all about the details? Oh, just write it down already. Fine. Writing. There we go. Is this good enough for you? Mary, your handwriting is rather bold. I can write neatly if I want. Look at this page. I said I wanted to speak to William. There we go. And this is what he told me, oh so coldly. Am I wrong? So I just need to call this number. 6331. That's Lucy's number. 1336 backwards. Let's see. Let's try and call that number. Mary, are you trying to call Lucy again, or do you wish to try? Let's do 6331. There we go. I wonder what happens if you input a random number. Hello? Hello? Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a lion. Yes, who is this? Is that you, Kathy? I've been waiting for you to call for ages. Please tell me it's you, Kathy. Spit it out already. I can't afford to miss Kathy's call. My name is Mary. Who? I don't know any blasted Marys. Nope. Don't know you. You're not Kathy then. Let's see. This is Kathy? Oh, Kathy! I've been waiting so long for you to call. Wait a second. You're not Kathy. Do you take me for a fool? Spit it out already. I can't afford to miss Kathy's call. Let's see what we can do. Do we talk about William, I guess? Listen, do you know a boy named William? William? I don't know any Williams. I don't care about anything but Kathy. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate. And then shrimp. Okay. And I got this! Why did you cheese me? Let's see. Say, would you happen to be Kathy's father? Kathy was Lucy's neighbor who always brought her apples. Who the hell is that? Get cheese, cause you smell like cheese. Why are you calling stinky here? I'm a very proper lady. I smell like roses. Literally, they're on my head. I don't give a damn about no apple, lady. Spit it out already. Okay. Well then, may I ask, who's Kathy? How do you know her? Oh, you wanna know, do you? Then pipe down and listen up. For starters, my Kathy isn't a person. She's a cat. My pet cat. They're probably roses made of provolone slices. Oh, I love provolone. That's my favorite cheese. Oh, my poor sweet little Kathy. Where did you go? Cat? Well, that doesn't make sense. Cats can make phone calls. Of course they can. At least my Kathy can. She's a smart girl. Who cares if she's a cat? I can care. Cats can indeed make phone calls. Quiet, you. Hey, what are you muttering to yourself about over there? Ugh, I don't have time to be gabbing on the phone with anyone but Kathy right now. If you're hogging the line, what do you think will happen when Kathy tries to call me, huh? I won't be able to pick up. Enough of this nonsense. Goodbye and good riddance. No, wait. And he hung up. He hung up on me. That was a weird guy. He hung up on me. What was that all about? I suppose I'll have to ask the one who got me into this mess. Welcome back, Mary. How was it? Your first call with a third party. Who was that just now? As I said, that was one of Lucy's third parties. In English, please. A person who had some manner of influence on Lucy's life. That rude man, really? That one may have been a bit of a mishap. An unfortunate stroke of bad luck, really. Hey, what kind of cat are you? A mishap? Luck is a factor in this? Then who in the world was I talking to? Well, given this and that, I'd wager it was Lucy's friends, relatives, neighbors, acquaintance, I suppose? A complete stranger, you mean? If I were to hazard a guess, the person you reached was some ambiguous blend of the concepts of cat and Kathy and Papa. No matter. You'll simply have to keep trying that number. You'll be able to better pinpoint the correct third party with each attempt. Oh no, I have to call the wrong person and then have weird conversations until it magically works out at some point? That sounds like hell. Okay. Let's do that. After all, repetition is the key to success in any experiment, no? So keep dialing that same number. Am I clear? This is not gonna work out. Keep calling 6331 and I'll reach someone who influenced Lucy's life. How many times do I need to call exactly? Hopefully not that many. I'm gonna die of awkwardness before I end up with the right person. Remember, Mary, perseverance is key. 6, 3, 3, 1. Let's see who's on the line this time. Hello? Okay. Who's that? Yes? Who is it? This is... Are you Mary? The one who was... What? You've been deceiving this whole time, haven't you? What? What do you mean? You still don't understand the meaning of those words, do you?
Do you know who I am too? Tell me, who are... Hello? Who are you? Hello? The line went dead. Who on earth was that? Gracias por el check-in, Walku. Let's hang up the phone. That was suspicious. Where did that come from? So the number 6331 will connect me to someone at random. And I have to keep trying until I get it right? Yep, let's do it again. Oops, I did it again. Okay, we have to talk to the cat. Who was on the other end of that call? They knew my name, and their voice sounded familiar, but I can't remember. I'm scared. Hamlet, please, tell me what's going on. Oh, now where have you gone? So we have no other choice but to call again. Okay. 6, 3, 3, 1. Let's see if this time we have the right person. Pensé que iba a decir, mire señorita Sila, soy mancho como el meme. ¿Qué?
Hello, William? Is that you? Oh, this is John, finally! Finally, we have the dad. It's me, Papa. Please, answer me, William. This isn't William. Who is it then?
It went through to someone who wants to talk to William. Okay, let's see. This is Mary.
Mary, is it? Don't know anyone by that name. I've been waiting, you see. It's pitch black in this pitch black room for William to call.
Wait, please. I just want to ask one thing. Are you John?
Yes, that would be me. But who might you be? What do you know about me? Does he talk in rhyme? Pensé que... ¿Cómo estuvo tu día? Pues aquí tranquilo, estaba trabajando, viendo The Great British Bake Off. Muy buena, a mí me gusta mucho. Pero sí, aquí estamos relajándonos, nada más, nada más. ¿Y a ti cómo te fue?
John was the wealthy owner of... Was it a hotel? No, a prison? A phone box? I think I wrote it down. John is the one who had
the hotel. Hotel? Oh, there you go.
Are you by any chance the owner of the Edison Hotel? William's adoptive father?
That would be me, all right. John, proud owner of the Edison Hotel. A luxury hotel, the envy of any man of means. Indeed, I built that up. But tell me, who are you exactly? I don't know of any Mary in my circles.
I know you, though.
Oh, really? Then answer me this. Which animal is mounted in the lobby of my hotel? An owl or a lion?
Mounted in the hotel lobby? It has to be an animal he likes, surely.
Espero que también a ti también te esté yendo bien en tu trabajo. Pues en este caso yo soy mi propio jefe. Es mi trabajo en línea, así que yo soy mi propia jefa. Desafortunadamente. Yo soy mi propia molestia. It's an owl. ¡Apaguen el sol! ¡Apaguen el sol! ¡Funen al sol!
An owl.
Correct. I see, I see. You must be one of my regular patrons.
No, not exactly.
Lie if you must. Just humor an old man, won't ya? Bah, never mind. Right now, my only concern is William. Mary, if you know anything about William, anything at all, please tell me. My precious memories of him, they're slowly fading away. If I cannot speak to him, then at the very least... Mary, have you learned anything about William? Please, I need to know.
Let's see. All right, what would you like to know about William?
Let me think. I want to remember what sort of person he was. Mary, okay, it's the same. He wants to know the kind of person he was.
Apparently, William was a sweet, cheerful boy.
Yes, that's right. He was a sweet boy indeed, always looking after others. Anytime you were feeling down, he'd trot right up to you and give you the brightest smile you've ever seen. It wasn't just me. Everyone in the hotel adored that boy. So basically, as far as we know, at least we know that he didn't just want a random heir, right? So he did care about William, honestly. And that's good to know. The boy was loved even if his mom wasn't around. Let's see. He treasures things. Apparently, William took very good care of his things. Oh, now that you mention it, he did do that, didn't he? He would use up his pencils until they were this small. He says it like I can see him. Mary, have you learned? Okay, it's the same. It's the same. I'm not gonna read it again. William wanted to be an astronomer when he grew up, didn't he? Oh, that's right! William loved the night sky. I remember now. I wanted to do something special for him, so I said I'd build him a home planetarium. Oh, you should have seen the look on his face. A home planetarium? That's right, but William wouldn't let me. He said it's too expensive to build a private planetarium. So instead, we ended up poking holes in a lampshade, and we watched the lights shining through it together. Was William happy with that? Ecstatic! I hadn't spent a dime, yet William and we were happy as could be. I was shocked, you know, that such a thing was even possible. How nice! Let's see, what else can we tell? Let's see. Is William your son? That's right! Not biologically. I adopted him. Gave him his own room in the hotel and raised him like my own flesh and blood. Okay. William called you his papa, didn't he? That's right! The first time he called me papa, oh, I was over the moon, I tell you. Mary... Okay, it's the same. He's just saying a one-liner. Do you know William's mother, Lucy? Lucy? Did you say Lucy? Yes, Lucy. I'm in no mood to speak of her. I see, alright. What happened between Lucy and John? Oh, that's right. Mary, speaking to you has helped me remember something. William, he loved stargazing. When I took him, he brought this old worn-out telescope with him. He was simply enamored with the thing. And yet, there was a huge crack in the lens. I didn't think he'd get a good view of the stars like that, so I got him a fancy new telescope for his birthday. Still, he refused to let the old one go. Perhaps it was simply in his nature to cherish his belongings. Oh yes, it's coming back to me now. I believe that the telescope was a gift from someone important to him. A telescope? I should write that down. There we go. Okay, noted. Please, Mary, find out more about William. Of course. Just wait a moment. I'll call you back. Do we have anything else to tell him? I don't think so. Yeah. Let's hang up the phone. Boop, boop, boom. Let's see what else I can find on William. I have another lead. I'll call you back. Just hold on, okay? Alright, I'll be waiting. I'm sad that we can contact everyone but William. John also cared a lot for William. Alright, I should try drawing his picture. And there we go. There's John. And he's gonna draw him there. Good, we have 2 full pages now. John wants me to find out more about William. So, let's... Okay. Now but Lucy and John are counting on me. But how to find out more about William? Let's talk to the cat, because we always have to talk to the cat. Greetings, Mary. Were you able to reach Jan? Hamlet, when did you get back? I'm afraid I can't help you with reuniting William and Lucy.
I can see you're well on your way there after successfully contacting John. Ah, but there is a caveat. Lucy and John, the two of them cannot call each other directly. Oh, really? Yes, really. It's prohibited. Humans may no longer interact with one another. So Lucy and John can talk to each other directly, and neither can Lucy and William. Indeed. They're isolated, cut off from one another. Sad reality, but one they must accept. What a lonely world. Ah, but that's why you're here, is it not? Listen, you're the only one who can freely communicate with others now. Because you, Mary, you and no other are fuck! The world's last confidant. Someone has to do, how do you say? A compilation of all the times I've said the world's last confidant in this stream. There we go. Another shot. Shot, 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 shot. There we go. Another shot. I see. Okay, let's see. John wanted to hear more about William. And in order to learn more about William, let's see, let's call Lucy. 1, 3, 3, 6. Do, 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 do. Mary, were you able to reach William? Let's see. Lucy, this John you told me about. William's adoptive father who raised him while you were in prison. Yes, that's right. Were you? Yes, I was able to reach him. But he won't be able to call you apparently. Not because he refuses to or anything. That's just how it works, I suppose. It's alright, Mary. Don't trouble yourself over it. I think I understand. This phone only connects to you, no? That seems to be the case. What did John have to say? Well, he also wanted to hear about William. He seems to be losing his memories of him too. And he's trying to resist that in a way. I see. I understand how he feels. Mary, were you able to reach William? Okay, and let's see. About that, Lucy. I know you really wanted to speak with him again. But it's not possible. I'm sorry, Lucy. I see. No, I'm sorry. It's my fault for asking too much of you. I'm fine with this. I think I'm starting to accept it. This must be what it feels like to die. Helpless to reach anyone. Alone with the words you wanted to say, wanted to hear. Simply fading into nothingness as precious memories disappear. This is death. Lucy. So Mary, you said you spoke to John. Tell me, did he say anything about William? Yes, he said William took... Okay. Let's see. Let's read what he wrote. According to John, William had a telescope he'd gotten as a gift, and he refused to get rid of it. John thought that maybe that might have been a gift from you. I see. Oh, that sweet boy. I'm so glad to hear it. I remember now. Back when I was still with him, we would polish the lens every day. There's an image of Lucy and William flashing across my mind. Maybe I should draw it. Okay, let's draw. Aww, look at that. Not bad if I do say so myself. Say, Mary, I'm so grateful to John for looking after William from the bottom of my heart. I know John probably doesn't think too well of me, but looking back, I should have expressed my gratitude to him. Mary, listen. I took a shower. What did I miss? Apparently, the guy, the one who took the kid in John is not a bad guy. He does love John, and he honestly seems like a really nice guy. I'd like you to pass on a message to John. A message? Yes, you can speak to him, right? I want to tell him. Thank you for taking care of William. Would you be willing to? If I can never hear William's voice again, then
I at least want to share something with someone who knew him. So please, if you could do me this favor. Of course, Lucy, I'll do it. Thank you. What would you like me to tell him? Tell him, just thank you. I think that will be enough. After all, yes? John and I have always shared a bond, through William. More words won't be necessary. I see, I'll just say that then. Okay. Okay, noted. Oh, and Mary, once you've given John my message, will you call me back? Of course. I'll call you back, I promise. Just hold on. Thank you, Mary. Let's put down the phone. And now we have to call John. I wonder if it's gonna let me directly. Okay, so let's call. Oh. Let's phone. And let's do... It was 6331? Or was that Lucy's number? Did I accidentally get it the other way around? I might have. Yeah, okay, I got it right. It's that. Hello again, Mary. Did you find out anything else about William? I want to hear more about him. I only had him for a scant 3 years. She spent 3 years in jail? But I did my damnedest to raise him well. And yet, those memories keep slipping away one by one. Please, Mary, help me remember. I beg of you. Mary, I'll be waiting here for anything else you can find about William. It's, not quite about William. Rather, it's about his mother, Lucy. Lucy, you say? That's right. It turns out I can't reach William directly, but I can talk to Lucy. Is that so? She was truly grateful to you. She was? Really, to be perfectly honest, I thought I'd done Lucy wrong. What happened? It's a long story. If you want to talk about it, I'll listen. You will, thank you. I'll take you up on that offer. You see, Lucy, she was actually an employee at my hotel. And well, she was buried in debt. That damn moneylender would always barge into the hotel and kick up a fuss. Lucy must have been really struggling. Quite so. She grew up in poverty, and her parents left her with a mountain of debt. She'd borrow money, not have enough to pay it off, then borrow even more. Her entire life was spent trapped in that endless cycle. On the other hand, my business was going well and I had some extra savings. So I offered to take on those debts of hers a few times, but she refused? Damn right. And that's when I said something I shouldn't have. What did you say? I told Lucy I'd take over custody of her son, William. I told her to her face that she wouldn't be able to give him the care he deserves. Oh, okay, so basically they were both good people, but they went about it the wrong way. They were kind of awkward, both of them. So that makes sense. Yeah, I do understand where you were coming from. Mary, it's fine. You don't have to worry about my feelings. No, I'm saying the truth. I do get it. Regardless, my careless words ended up pushing her into a corner. Maybe that's why. One day she snapped. What do you mean? From what I gathered, the lender showed up at Lucy's house that day. Lucy couldn't bear the harassment anymore. Oh. And she shoved him out of the second floor window. The lender died from the impact and Lucy was sentenced to prison. Okay, so yeah, she did kill someone, but it was a bad guy. He kept harassing her. Like, in a way, I also get it because she did owe him money, but barging into someone's work and harassing all day, every day to that point is also pretty crazy of them. So, I get it in part. It's still murder though. That you can't undo. Murder is murder. So that's why. I can't believe it. Lucy killed someone? Okay, there we go. Okay, noted. But That's horrible. That's how I ended up taking William in after all. I visited Lucy in prison, you know, just once. And I made her a promise. What was it? I promised that I would raise William well. And that I'd never let her see him again. Why? Isn't it obvious? Lucy had become a violent criminal, a murderer. I didn't want William to live knowing that his mother had blood on her hands. And here was the saving grace. William was too young at the time to really understand what had happened. So I made Lucy promise me 3 things. And those were: 1. She must never see William again, even after she's released. 2. She may speak to him over the phone, as long as she keeps it brief. 3. But she may never reveal that she is his mother under any circumstances. That explains why, when she called William from the phone box, she said she was Kathy. Did she now? I wasn't aware she... I see, so she actually kept her promise. I can't imagine how painful that must have been for her. What have I done? And I had the goal to tell him, your mother never wants to see you again. Yeah, that was pretty cruel, to be fair. She can't be bothered to give you a call even though she's been released today. Poor boy took everything I said too hard. I was just afraid. Afraid he would leave my side. I couldn't bear the thought of it. Mary, I have one final request. Give this message to Lucy. Tell her I'm sorry. I wish I could take it all back. I don't expect her to forgive me. But I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to pass on with these regrets. Mary, if you can give my message to Lucy, I can accept death. Would you do this for me, Mary? Don't worry, John. I will. Oh, I've written it down. Thank you, Mary. I feel at peace now. Now I can face death. Thank you for everything, Mary. Goodbye, Mary. There we go. We finally helped someone pass on. Farewell. John? John? What's wrong? John! His breathing. It's gone silent. Okay, so now we have to help Lucy pass on by telling her the truth. Well, John's last words. What happened to him?
Congratulations, Mary. John has successfully passed on. Passed on? What do you mean? He was freed from his past regrets and finally succumbed to death. Or rather, he successfully let go. He listened to his words without judgment, and so the cycle of life and death was closed.
The cycle of life and death?
Indeed, and consequently John's phone line has ceased to exist.
I'm not sure I understand. You mean I can't call John anymore?
Correct. That is what happens when you save someone. You have well and truly saved him, Mary.
I saved him? I don't feel like I did.
Not to worry, you will understand in time. Now make sure you write all of this down.
Okay. Me and this angel beats all over again. Yeah, we're helping people pass on. Let's put it in the notebook. Okay, once regret disappears, the cycle of life and death closes, cutting them off from you. If I save John, that must be a good thing. Oh, I should include what John said too. Could Lucy really have killed someone? She's such a kind person.
If you're in doubt, why not ask her? I could.
Let's see. Is that Lucy?
That will be determined when you pick up the phone.
Let's see. Hello? There we go, that's Lucy. Hello, Mary. I'm sorry, I couldn't get our conversation out of my mind. Were you able to give my message to Jan? I kept thinking and thinking about it until I just had to call. What did he say? Did he tell you anything else about me? Before I talk about the lender, didn't I have something important to tell her? Okay, we have to go in order. Let's talk about her. That.
John asked me to tell you sorry.
I see. Thank you for telling me, Mary. I understand what he was trying to say. Completely. And did he say anything else? Well, John knows a lot about my past. I still can't remember why I went to prison in the first place. The things he said to William. That must be because of what I'd done. Don't you agree, Mary? That's why I want to know what I did to deserve to be behind bars. Did John mention... Okay, that's what we're going to tell her. I don't know how to say this, but John told me the reason you went to prison. You were being harassed by a moneylender and couldn't take it anymore. And you pushed him out the second-floor window of your house. What? I killed the lender? Mary, what are you saying? I pushed him out of the window? Me? I killed him? It was me? I killed him? If I'm the one who killed him... Totally understandable, Z. Then who am I? Lucy? Yes, that's right, that's right. I killed the lender. Yes, I did. I did it for William, to protect him. And my punishment was to never see my beloved son ever again. He must hate me. Even though I love him so much, because I love him so much, I gave up everything to protect him. That is, I convinced myself that I can live on my own. And my punishment was to never see my beloved son ever again. Lucy? He must hate me. Lucy, what's wrong? You're repeating yourself. Even though I love him so much, because I love him so much. Lucy!
Mary! This is a disaster! Lucy is trapped within an endless thought spiral.
You have to talk upon a memory of hers that ought not to have been touched. Then what do I do? Choose your words carefully. What do you mean? Only words that touch Lucy's soul can break her free from this cycle. Words filled with the utmost of empathy. You can do that, right, Mary? I don't know if I can. Empathize. Let's see. Okay. What I have to do is choose words that'll touch Lucy's soul and break the cycle. Otherwise, she'll be trapped in this negative spiral forever. Oh no, this is so much pressure. Lucy, can you still hear me? I want to... Lucy, I want to accept who you are. Mary, do you mean that? Really? Yes, so please talk to me. We'll shoulder your burden together. Aren't your biggest regrets about... William? William, yes, you're right. Mary, you truly are trying to get to know me. Okay, we're going step by step. It was for William's sake. I had no choice. I couldn't stand by and do nothing. Not when he had his precious... Yes, William had something precious to him. William had a dream, didn't he? Right. William had the most wonderful dream. I know what William's dream was, of course, but I want her to get her to say it first. William's dream was... Let's see... It's over there. An astronomer. Let's see. Oh no, did I do something wrong? Okay, there we go.
Mama, look! There's so many pretty stars in the sky. Mama, I know I said it a million times, but I'm gonna be a scientist. And I'm gonna make an amazing plane that flies all the way to those stars. Like there! I'll fly to that big red star, and I'll bring some red stardust back home. And I'll give it all to you, Mama. If you sell it to the pawn shop, you'll be rich for sure. Yeah, a scientist. I'll make you happy, Mama. Just you wait.
My life was never going to amount to anything from the start. Born in poverty, worthless in the classroom, my future was never mine to decide. But William, his future shone with as many possibilities as stars in the sky. His future was my future.
I
I absolutely could not afford to let it go to waste. I had to kill him. That vile man had to die for William's future. That's why I killed him. That was the only thing I could ever do for my son. I know, I'm the worst mother in the world. I wouldn't say that. I think you actually did plenty of good things for William. No, I didn't. I'm the worst. Calm down. How can I? I'm a failure of a mother. Always drowning me in debt. I couldn't even give my own child the love he deserved. Can you imagine that? Even without money, I think you loved him more than anything. Really? You do? I tried, but I couldn't give him anything. Nothing at all. You did give him something. Something very special to him. I did. I gave. You're not lying, are you? Can I really trust you? If so, then please, Mary, tell me. Do you know what I gave William? I know. You do? Right, Lucy gave William many things, but he cherished one above all others. Out of all the things you gave William, the one he cherished the most was... Where's the telescope? There we go. Telescope. There we go. Lucy, didn't you give William his very own telescope? I did. I gave William a telescope. He was so happy. My boy was over the moon. I never thought he'd be so happy because the telescope, it was just a battered old piece of junk from the pawn shop. I worked my fingers to the bone at John's hotel, saving up little by little, all while paying off my debt. And when I finally had enough, I bought that old telescope. Mama, this telescope's so cool! I can see the stars so clearly! Thank you so much, Mama! I promise I'll be a scientist one day, Mama. Just you wait! I'll be rooting for you the whole way, William. That's right. Now I remember. The lens in William's old telescope. The reason it was cracked was because on that day, the lender came to our house. He broke all of William's belongings, every single one. He stomped on everything my boy held dear and laughed the whole time. He destroyed everything. William's clothes, his hat, his desk, his favorite books and stationery. All of it ground to pieces under his feet. Then, lastly, he picked up the telescope and smashed it against the wall, over and over and over, all while laughing like a maniac. All William could do was cry. He cried so hard. His tears, his big heaving sobs, I'll never forget them. I've forgotten so much since then. But William's cries are burned into my ears. That's why you couldn't turn the other cheek. And kill the moneylender? I wanted to kill him, so I did. I did it. I did that horrible thing. Lucy, you don't have to force yourself to remember. I know, but the memories won't stop. Oh, that's right. I did it for William's sake, to protect him. I had no other choice, but in the end I had to leave William. I did what I had to protect him, but that's the reason we were torn apart. William hates me for it. I know he does. He must have tried to forget all about me. I don't think so at all. How could you think that? Tell me, Mary, can you say without a shadow of a doubt that William doesn't hate me? Can you say without a shadow of a doubt that William didn't try to forget me? Yes, I can. Of course he didn't. William loved Lucy with all his heart, that much I know. I have to tell her right here, right now, something that shows just how much William loved her. Let's I'm a little bit dubious about I don't know what to tell him exactly. Just how much William loved her. I'm not sure. What should I show her? I have some ideas. Like, we could say that he was a sweet boy, so he would never have. Maybe I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just as simple as mother. Or the telescope, he never got rid of it. I'm not sure if it's this one. Like, it could be that he never got rid of the telescope because he loved her so much. It could also be that he's such a sweet boy he would never hate her. Or that he still wanted to talk to her? I don't know, I'm gonna go with the telescope. Okay. Okay, I think that was it. Yes, that's right. You told me this, Mary. I'd almost forgotten. Lucy, Mary, this is the truth of what happened. Hi, is the game any good? Do you recommend it? It's a visual novel. It's not I think it's more on the side of a visual novel than a game, because you don't your choices only affect at the ending. I got everything right at here, but I'm not even sure if I affected anything at all. But it's kind of like, I would describe it as a little mix of the narrative style between Ace Attorney and Danganronpa, in which case you have to figure out the truth behind the case. And here you're talking over the phone with someone and helping them remember their past life. And then you kind of talk to other people who knew more, and then you start piecing it all together. And in the end, you have to basically you have to show them the truth, so they can pass on to the afterlife or whatever there is in peace. And meanwhile, you just listen to their stories. Thank you for the follow, Shoyu. It sounds so interesting. It is very interesting. If you like learning more about ethic debate, like doing ethic debates and talking about that kind of morality and life and love and death, it's pretty cool. I do like discussing those topics because I like listening to different opinions on the same subject. You know, I think it's pretty cool. So I'm enjoying it quite a bit. And the narrative style is really neat as well. And there's a cat. You can never go wrong with cats. That's true. William was screaming at the lender. Mama gave me the telescope. Put it down. Stop. The next thing I knew, he shot the lender with all his might, and he fell from the second floor window. Oh fuck, it was the kid. No, the kid killed the guy. And the mom took the fall for it. The lender had landed headfirst and died on the spot. William was next to me bawling, and then suddenly he passed out. The sight of his broken telescope, his heart just couldn't take it. I would have said, accidental murder would be the thing he couldn't take, but he's a little kid, so I let it slide. But thanks to that, William never realized that he was the one who killed the lender. The plot thickens again, it does! It was at that moment that I made my decision. I would take William's place. I would take the blame for the murder and go to prison. So, I mean, technically, I don't know if it was... I get it narratively wise, but he's a minor. He was 7 years old or 8 years old, so he could have very easily... He wouldn't have been tried as an adult, and it was an accidental death or self-defense. You could put it either way, because he was threatening his mother, so he tried to defend her. So... she went to prison to save him the shame of knowing he did that. So that I do understand why she never wanted him to know it was him all along. But that's pretty sad. She had a pretty sad life. Born into poverty, she never had a good education, working minimum wage. She couldn't even give the scraps to her kid. And then she was so in debt that her kid had to kill the moneylender so they could be at peace. That's a pretty tragic way to go. And then on the last call to her son, she can say who she is, so he hangs up on her. Well, he's about to hang up on her, and then the world ends. That's a pretty insanely tragic life. Poor Lucy. Seriously, like, holy shit, poor Lucy. Hello, how are you, Sila? I feel bad for Lucy right now. That was tragic. I endured it for years, rotting in that cell, thinking I have to protect his future. I can't interfere with his future. If we ever met, he would forever see himself as the son of a murderer. So I swore to stay far away from him. Yes, I swore on my soul. And you decided to live on your own. Poor Lucy, you've suffered so much. She has. You're right about that. But Lucy, let me make one thing clear. You're not a bad mother. Because the moment you got out of prison, you immediately ran to a certain place. That was a phone box. You couldn't see William in person, so you wanted to at least hear his voice, right? Yes, that's right. I remember the place too. It was the phone box in the park in the middle of town. I opened the door and stepped inside. Then I tried to call him, but I couldn't. I didn't have the courage or the money. No! That's even worse! God, that's so sad! But then, a little girl I never met called out to me. Her voice reminds me of yours, actually. Wait, that wasn't me, was it? No. The two of you have similar voices, is all. Oh no, it's starting to rain. There's a risk there might be a thunderstorm, so if I disappear to you in the middle of stream, that's why. Power got cut off again. It happens quite frequently. Ironically, a veces lo voy a decir en español. Irónicamente se me va más aquí la electricidad que en México. Creo que en el último mes se me ha ido 3 o 4 veces. Y en México pues era pues una vez cada que 6 meses. Cuando hacían algo con las torres de luz. Chales muy yo. A mí se me va cada sábado. ¡Arriba la TAM! Así se siente México. Así se siente México en la piel. It seems girls half my age keep showing me how to be brave. Lucy, there, in the middle of town, that girl called out to me. Don't look so sad. When I didn't reply, she gave me a no cheese. Every time you cheese me, I keep thinking of the song The Cheese Ducks. The Cheese Ducks. Meow 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 meow. The Cheese Ducks. And it's so funny. I like it when there's a lot of puppies and they're eating cheese and it's cute. And told me, if you have something precious to you and you want to let them know how you feel, you should tell them right away. You'll regret it if you don't. I tightened my grip on the coin when she said that. I went back to the phone box and dialed William's number. William, please speak up, I prayed, as I gripped the phone till my hands ached. William, please speak up, again and again. Please, answer the phone. William, I want to talk to you. Is this... Yeah, this is the phone call we saw, I think. Let's see. Aunt Kathy? Papa told me. Mama doesn't want to see me anymore. Mama abandoned me. Never. Mama abandoned me. No, she didn't. Lucy wanted to see you again so much. That's what kept her going the whole time she was locked up. She loves you with all her heart. Please, you have to believe me. I want to believe you. I don't believe you. I believe what Papa said. No, please believe me. Lucy. Why should I believe you? Mama did a very bad thing. And then she went to prison. Mama abandoned me.
So I'm gonna believe Papa. Mary, it's futile. You cannot answer on William's behalf. The past cannot be changed. But that's just too sad. William, listen. There's a very good reason your mama went to prison. Yeah? She had no choice. Aunt Kathy, I don't want to talk about mama anymore. I'm gonna hang up now. William, wait. Before you do, just once. I want you to call me what you used to. Your papa's not the only one who loves you. So please, just once, if you could call me your... Please, call me! Wait! Auntie, do you see that? The moon is falling. The moon? And they died. Unfortunately. Everything's gone silent. Is it because this is the moment the moon fell? That's right, Mary. This is when the apocalypse arrived. There is no one on the other side of this call. Hence, it's time to hang up the phone. William, are you still there? What's wrong? That's Lucy's voice. Why aren't you saying anything? Listen to me, Mary. Despite what you hear on the other end of the line, Lucy is no longer here. William, are you okay? Say something! William! Hamlet, can you hear Lucy's voice? She's still on the line. Well, it's true that something on the other end is trying to talk to you. And rather tenaciously at that. As for what that something is, one might call it a being in a superposition of life and death. Not quite alive, yet not quite dead. Or in layman's terms, something that is merely something that stubbornly continues to cling to life. Is that what it is? Indeed, pay it no mind. You mustn't engage with those things. Now put down the receiver and then the call. That's not Lucy? Whatever it is, there is no longer any trace of Lucy left within. Now end the call! Cut the line to which it still clings. William, say something, please! I miss you. I want to hear your voice. I can hear you. Oh, thank goodness! You cut out all of a sudden and I fear the worst. Sorry, I think the phone's not working. I can hear you just fine. So can I. Good, let's keep talking. Let's say everything we couldn't back then. There's so much I have to say. This time I want to make sure you know. Okay, now we're free to talk about anything. Mary, what do you think you're doing? The call is over! Why, I finally found a way to get Lucy to open up. Now I can pretend to be William and tell her what she needs to hear. You mustn't do that! I implore you, Mary, listen to me! Doing so puts you in great danger. I can still try. Put the phone down! William, say something, please! Do not answer it, Mary! William, please, let me hear your voice. I know how Lucy feels. Why that is, I'm not sure about. I'm so lonely. I want to hear someone's voice. I should. Of course I should. I had someone I wish would talk to me too. Don't worry. I can hear you. Oh no, the lights are flickering. That ain't good. Okay. Thank goodness. Don't go silent on me, okay, William? Keep talking to me, to your Aunt Kathy. Okay, Aunt Kathy. Good boy, thank you so much. About Mama. Your Mama? Of course, ask away. I know all there is to know about her. Aunt Kathy, did Mama... go to prison because of me? Didn't she? What are you talking about? You had nothing to do with it. It's not your fault. Not at all. Your mama's the one at fault. That's why she was locked up. I don't think so. I don't think Mama did anything wrong.
William, don't tell me you know the truth. I'm the one who did the bad thing. William, why? How did you find out? I was so desperate to hide it, to keep you from finding out. I've never told a soul. Say, William, should Mama tell you everything right now? Please, I want to know everything. I'm sorry, I just can't find the right words. William, I honestly can't tell what's good or bad anymore. I did something bad to you. That was willingly going to prison and leaving you without a mother. But on the other hand, I also did something good for you. That was willingly going to prison to protect you. I did it for you, to protect your future. So I want to talk about your future. The future? My future can wait. I want to know how Mama's doing. She's... well, right now, I believe she's in a phone box calling someone and crying her eyes out. Why is Mama crying? I'm not sure, but it may be since at long last she can talk to someone very, very important to her. Okay, when I grow up, I'm going to be an astronomer. William, I'm so glad to hear that. So glad you didn't give up on the dream. William, can you tell me something? I heard from your mama, Lucy, that ever since you told her you wanted to become an astronomer, she worked very hard to save money and bought you a telescope. Do you still have it? I kept it safe and sound the whole time. You have? You sweet boy. I also heard that even if the telescope I gave you became nothing more than a pile of junk, you said you would always treasure it, so it was true. William, your mama must be very happy right now, being able to talk to you like this. I never ever want to hang up. I want us to keep talking just like this forever and ever. Forever and ever. Aunt Kathy, are you crying? No, I'm not crying. You know, grown-ups aren't allowed to cry. I think it's okay for grown-ups to cry. Hey, what's wrong? Uh-oh. You're my only one. You're my one and only. Mama! Mama! Yes, that's right. I'm your mama. And I always will be your mama. Willie, you finally called me mama. I'm so happy. Thank you. And to you on the other end of the line, thank you and goodbye. Aww. We gave her peace. That's the only thing I wanted. I'm so happy for her. She's good. Mama, what happened? Why aren't you saying anything? Did you abandon me again? Mama? Mama? Hello? Yeah, she's gone. Please tell me, Mama. Mama. Goodness. Mary, it's over. Lucy has been saved. You can put the phone down. Who are you? What happened to Mama? She was saved. Mama. Mary, I told you to stop. Listen to me. William does not exist anymore. Do you understand me? He doesn't? No, he does not. You must reclaim yourself, Mary. Your time acting as William has ended. I was acting? Indeed you were. Do you know who you are? Mary. Am I Mary? Yes, you are indeed Mary. That's better. Now put the phone down. No, so he wanted us to hang up, but because if she starts acting as the person on the other end of the line, she'll start losing her identity, and then she can't come back. There we go. I hung up? I'm not talking to anyone anymore? Where am I? What's that outside the window? Is that Hamlet? What's going on? Let's see, let's look. Is that a shelf I see? It's too dark to tell if it really is one. Okay, how we know Mary is Mary? That's the point. We don't know. She doesn't have any memories, so we don't know if that's actually her. There's a black phone on the table. It's like waiting for someone to start a call. The full moon is so beautiful, but why is it making me feel so lonely? There is something on the desk. It's a diary? Let's see. It feels almost familiar to the touch. Should I look inside? Live on your own. Whose diary could this be? Let's read it. Casi se me queman los frijoles por estar tan entretenido, ¿verdad que sí? People believe that someone has vanished from the world, but nobody really knows the truth. Who decided that anyway? Even if they're gone, I was always alone anyway. That's why I can live on my own. It's the only way I know. Whose diary is this? Let's see. Interesting. What's going on now? Hello? That voice is it really? Sorry, I couldn't hear you clearly. Who is this? It's voice. There's no way I could be mistaken. Who are you? You don't recognize me? It's me, your beloved. Let's keep chatting until we both are. We'll keep until you feel. Do we know each other? I apologize. I shouldn't have said that. Everyone has the right to become who they really are. You don't need to act like someone else. Become who they really are? I can become who I really am? I can become who I really am? Who are you? Do you really think so? You shouldn't. Oh, Mary. Do you remember what you've done? I don't think we do. You've trapped your memory into a dark, dark box. Interesting. Remember what you've done. All of it. And it's all your fault. Oh? What happened? Did the game die? I guess that was chapter 1 or something? What was I doing? You get out the rest of the unfinished call, Mary. And after I tried to warn you, the unfinished call? Right, I pretended to be William to help Lucy. And then I ended up in the strange room. What was that? Why did I end up in that room? Just when I thought the call was over. That blue room. I don't recognize it at all. Yet for some reason it feels familiar. This phone is just so... It's one thing after another. You finally called me Mama. I'm so happy. Thank you. And to you on the other end of the line, thank you too. And goodbye. In her final moments, Lucy was saved just like John was. At least according to Hamlet. If so, I hope she's finally at peace. I really do. And there we go. That's the end. Let's talk to the cat.
Now, no need to be dispirited. You did in fact save Lucy, despite my repeated warnings. As unorthodox as your methods were, they were undeniably successful. You freed Lucy of her past regrets. She let go and succumbed to death. Just like John, her cycle of life and death was finally broken. Is that a good thing? Did I help her? But of course, take pride in your achievements. You saved Lucy and she died happy. What more could one ask for?
Did she? I guess that is good.
Indeed. You've done well so far. Now keep it up for the next spirit.
The next? Who's next? Can I even do anything?
You share an emotional wavelength with them. Only you can truly empathize with their woes.
Only I can.
Mary, need I remind you? No! You are the world's last confidant.
There we go, another shot. Finally. Okay.
It's also in your best interests. Mine? Remember, Mary, there are still many spirits on the line waiting to connect with you. And with that, I shall leave the rest to you. Farewell!
Wait, stop running off on me. I still have questions. What am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do now? According to Hamlet, there are still spirits waiting on the other end of the line. They're waiting for me. People shouldering huge burdens, just like Lucy, want to speak to me. Huh? The phone's ringing. Is that one of the spirits? Okay, I'm gonna leave it here before I start the next case. Well, I'm calling them cases. Oh no, I was supposed to be a detective today and I forgot to wear my super cool detective outfit. Shame on me. I'm sorry I failed you all for Detective Wednesday. But I hope it's been fun at least. Now, I don't want to end stream yet. There's still so much I want to do. I'm not gonna continue with the game. But would you be fun? Would you be down for a little bit of a fun chat, of a just chatting stream? Do let me know if you're okay with me chatting for a little while, because I have some ideas I want to bounce off you. You know? So I'm gonna take a quick break so I can go to the bathroom and grab some water. It's gonna be 3 minutes. I'm gonna put some ads meanwhile so we get that over with before I continue with the just chatting and nobody's interrupted. But we'll be right back. Give me 1 second. What are 3 minutes? I'll be back in 3 minutes. Oh, it's really raining now. Okay. I'm back. I'm back, baby, got back. Oh, I'm so cold. I need to set my thingy again. There we go. Oh no. There we go. Okay, perfect. So, oh, there we go. I look weird now. Let me try to add source, copy source. Let's see. Give me a second. And if I do this, paste reference, and we added, I did not plan on this today, so Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And we just have to add the thingy. And let's see. I'm doing this right now and I shouldn't be doing this right now, but that's fine, that's fine. Okay. Let's move. Let's do this. How about that? I'm giant now. And we're gonna move this. Oh wow, it's really raining now. Boom. What I don't know is my whole OBS got moved around. There we go. So, there we go. This is my just chatting thingy, and I still haven't set it up, so it'll be back there later. Okay, so I wanted to chat with you about a few things. Mainly next week is my streamer anniversary. Well, my affiliate anniversary, not my streaming anniversary. I think that's some point in July. Probably. Or maybe it's June as well. It's at some point during the summer. But I don't know what to do. I wanted to plan something special, but I'm running out of time. And there are a few ideas I had. I was thinking of maybe starting a subathon with a lot of challenges and dares and fun rewards. But I think I still need to plan that out ahead for longer. So I'm not sure if that will be what I'll do for next week. But there's also, for example, I wanted to think if anyone would be interested in let me change this. I'll take the stream information to adjust chatting. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That's better. So I was thinking of doing a community game session for the stream, the affiliate stream, and I don't know if it could be maybe like Peak or Among Us or Gartic Phone. I don't have many co-op games that I could play with y'all, but I do want to do something fun. What else? What else can I do? I was also thinking of... What else was I thinking? I was thinking a lot of things and then I forgot about them, so maybe I should just talk about food. Just kidding, just kidding. I shouldn't talk about food so much. But yeah, I'm nervous because even if it's my stream, my affiliate anniversary, it's kind of weird because I haven't been streaming for 4 full years. I started streaming in June or March. I think it was March 2022. I had just come home from college. It was a different college than the one I graduated in, by the way. But, you know, it wasn't working out for me. I wasn't very good there. It was mostly online. And I ended up going back to Mexico during the summer and rethinking my life. I wasn't sure if I should go back and finish my degree even though I'd failed like 3 classes and was in probation or something. And so I was like, now I have a whole time. It's summer. I don't have anything to do. And I'm gonna start streaming. I did not have a gaming laptop or a gaming PC. What I had was my uncle's old work computer that he stole during company, because the company went on, how do you say? It was COVID, so everyone was working from home and people were laid off. And one of those persons was my uncle. So he just kept the computer they gave him. Yeah, he was doing home office, but then they laid him off, and he was like, I'm not going to go out and bring my stuff back. So he kept the computer. It was a Lenovo, well, those PCs-ish that are very, I don't remember, was it an IdeaPad? Lenovo work PC. Or, I don't know what it was called, but it was a Lenovo, I think. And it was really, really not great. I have the specs somewhere in my Google Drive because I remember I was also applying for companies. I was so deluded back then. I was like, yeah, sure. I can totally make it in with my 3 weeks of experience. No actual content at all. I was just a PNG moving around. I kept chatting as much as I do now. That's true. I think I was fairly entertaining. But me and my empty chat and 2 viewers, both of who were my friends. Yeah, I still have streams from that time. Maybe I'll show you guys at some point. They're unlisted, I think, but they're still there and they're very painful to look at. I used to play Fall Guys, for example. I used to play Valorant and Fall Guys back then. And you know me with games, I'm not very great. So it was just me failing in the first round of Fall Guys repeatedly for like 5 times until I couldn't bear the humiliation. And you know, I turned it off. It was painful. It was indeed very painful. But I did discover that I really loved streaming. That's actually when I commissioned this model. It was 2022. This model has been ready since 2022 and it didn't see the light of day until 2025 when I got it rigged. And then I came back to streaming on October, no, I don't think it was October, but it was like July or August 2025. I was like, hey, my work's not giving me hours anymore. I'm bored and I need something to do. And I was like, hey, I remember I had a VTuber model. I spent like $200 on that plus the rigging later. So I might as well use it, you know? And that's how I came back to streaming. But then after October, something terrible happened. And that something was Burger Month. My the place where I live has something called a Burger Month. And it's a way to drive businesses and keep them afloat during slow season. And it gets incredibly busy. There's nothing going on in the town. Like, it's dead. There's no more tourism because it's not ski season yet. There's no tourists in summer because it's shitty weather like it is right now. So I think it was the paper. It was the town paper who decided like, hey, we should do something cool with this. And they decided to make a burger month. I think last year it was like 26 restaurants from all around town deciding to participate. And then you get a trophy, the bragging rights, and you get eyes on your restaurant, right? Pretty much. Anyways, it got super busy. I didn't even have time to breathe, to think. I would get the night shift sometimes. So I would get home and my feet would hurt, my legs would hurt. I didn't want to leave. And back then I was doing five shifts per week. You know, a full-time shift pretty much. And yeah, that's when I stopped streaming. And then December, January, February came by. And I didn't have any hours again. It was that. So that's when I decided, hey, now my work's dead again. I should start streaming again for the 3rd time. So that's when I came back. And this is a really long-winded way to say that, even though it's my... Esta es una historia de origen brutal. Sí, es una historia muy déficit de atención, honestamente. I accidentally muted my activity feed so I can see anything now, and I'm going in blind. But it's okay, I don't think anything has happened yet. Let's go to our analytics. When did I start streaming? I'm sure it was 2022, that much I'm certain of. It might have been... I'm gonna put my whole statistics from 2022. I started streaming in... Let's see. Where is it? I don't think I see it. I think it's June. I think it's June 2022 when I started streaming. So it pretty much is 4 years ago, almost. And now I'm here. And it's incredible. Oh wow, I lost it. unironically, now seeing this, it shows me how many followers I lost because I'm comparing them to the ones I have now. So I've lost 53 followers. Insane, actually insane. I've lost 53 followers in 4 years, but to be fair, I've been dead a lot of months, so I don't blame them, you know? And I've streamed 170 hours from 2022 to 2026. 170, which is pretty crazy, because just this year, let's see how much I've streamed this year. This year I've streamed, oh no, I put it back. Someone do the drum roll, please. Let's do January 1st, 2026 to now. This year, I've streamed 83 hours. That's crazy to me. 83 hours this year. And I have no words. I do want to celebrate that I'm still streaming. I'm still here. I think that's worthy of celebration. And it makes me very happy, you know, that I get to share things with you and be here. I don't know, I think it's pretty epic. I may not be a very conventional or traditional streamer. I'm still getting the hangs of it, and I still scoff a lot. You know me. I'm very scoffy. But I'm just happy to get to be here with you. And whether it's one person in chat, 10 people in chat, I'm happy that this is an experience we get to share together, and you get to see me play and freak out sometimes, or even make crazy theories about cases, or simply just chat when we're farming. So many things, but it's also interesting and so funny to me. And I never thought I would be a good streamer. When I first started, I was sure I was the boringest person that ever lived. I was like, the two people in my chat are probably just there because they're pitying me, and they're secretly bored and they hate me. But now I do have 8 people, well, 7 people on average that come and watch me when I stream every week. And that's crazy to me. That's 7 whole ass people. And they're here for me. And they're making time. They're making time and space in their day to hear me yap about crazy things. And that just feels nice, you know, to feel that you matter, that feel that you're doing something right. That it's a nice, heartwarming feeling to me, at least. I don't know if I'm yelling now because the rain's so loud I don't hear myself speak, but it probably is pretty decent for the microphone anyways. I'm gonna drink some water. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I do want to plan something for the anniversary, not just for myself, but for you guys too, so we can all party together and have fun and celebrate that you're still here and I'm still here, and that's worthy of celebration. I don't know what I'll be doing in a month from now, in a year from now even, but I imagine it'll be okay as long as you guys are there. And if something's happen and you leave and I don't see you over here and you're not around here anymore, I'm still gonna be so happy that you chose me at some point and that you were here, and I'll remember you. And I don't know, that's all I wanted to say for now. I got oddly sentimental. But yeah, it was just a very short Satsudan or chatting stream, so I could tell you guys that I love you and happy. I don't know how long each of you has been here, but happy 4 years of being here. On and off, I've still been here online, but not streaming. But I hope there are many, many more times, that many other times come, that we can continue yapping and having fun and creating new precious memories. Because that's what matters. You know? At least to me. That we're here and appreciate the time. I think I've only been here 2 weeks. Then happy 2 weeks! That's still super epic! I hope you've been having fun and enjoying your time here. It doesn't matter how long you've been here, I'm happy that you are here. That's my point. And in a slightly off-topic theme, if you see this, there's a little logo out there that says miscellaneous. That's the alias I started as when I streamed for the first time. I was miscellaneous. It was a terrible pun, but that was my handle for so many years. So it's unfortunately stuck to this thing, so I can't remove the logo. But yep, that's me, miscellaneous. And oh yeah, pretty crazy things. I want to grow as a streamer. There's so many things I want to do. Even though I'm terrified of people, I want to collab more and more. And I want to be better at games. I want to try different games. Maybe even try Valorant again at some point. Even though the chat will roast, everyone will roast me. I know, I'm sure of it. I'm okay with that. I know I'm not great, but I try my best sometimes. As long as I'm not lazy. The worse the pun, the funnier. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I agree with that. And what else do I want to do? I want to hold a concert, a VTuber concert. You guys know that before I was a streamer, I was a singer, and that's still, it's still very close to my heart, and it means a lot to me. So one day I want to hold an epic concert with lots of pretty VTubers singing my favorite songs, because what is better than that, you know? I love songs. And what else do I want to do? I want to, before the year ends, I do need tangible goals, right? It's so nice and fun to say, one day I want to do this, and one day I want to do that. But you also need something you can actually do. Something tangible that you can pursue. So, what would that be for me? Let's think of a cool goal. I think for me that would be maybe reaching out to one of the people I look up to. At least just one. Be brave. And ask them if they wanted to collab with me. I think that would be pretty epic. Or maybe... How many... I do want to create an original, amazing cover again in YouTube. I still do have to make my yearly cover. El que no arriesga no gana, ¿verdad? Que sí es muy cierto eso realmente. Pero también, ¿qué más quiero hacer? I want to get YouTube partner. That's the other goal. They're kind of connected, you know? So I want to maybe that cover, the one that I'm gonna create, and I want my covers to be seen. I usually don't have a lot of good luck with views in covers. They barely scrape 1,000 views after many months. For example, my last cover was published 8 months ago, and it barely reached 1,000 views now. So I want to be more consistent with my uploads, and I wish it's just dumb luck sometimes, you know? Whether your cover makes it or not, whether the algorithm favors you and pushes it. Sometimes it's just random dumb luck. But at least once, before I retire, I want one of my covers to blow up and be cool and be epic and maybe get YouTube partner that way. Maybe one day that'll happen. Prometo escuchar tus covers los fines de semana. No te vayas a romper los tímpanos, ¿ok? But yeah, there are so many things I want to do. I'd like to... I think of myself as a very chill streamer, as a very happy streamer. I'm here, I'm enjoying the road, the path of what I'm doing. I don't worry too much about, am I growing too much? Am I growing too little? Am I doing better than others? Because it's not about that. It's not... Everyone is in their own journey, on their own path, and they're different. And some people are better at doing certain things, and some are better than others. And everyone's content is different, so that's not, you know, that's not a lot of comparison to be made over there. So I'm just happy in my own journey. I think I'm doing okay for the things that I wanted to do initially. I think I'm growing. I think I'm becoming more confident. I think more people are coming over and chatting with me sometimes. So I do think I'm doing okay. I'm not concerned about that. There's always the insecurity, right? It doesn't stop just because you think you're doing great. Sometimes you wake up and you're like, hey, I don't know if what I'm doing is okay. I don't know if I'm doing things right. What if there's something I could be doing better? What if there's something I'm not doing right? Or if there's a quicker way to grow or anything. And then I have to remind myself, like, hey, it's okay. You're on your own path. You're taking it slowly. You're doing things your own way. And sometimes that means maybe you won't grow as fast as if you were grinding all day, every day. And it's okay. I do things the way I do them so I can maintain my work-life balance, my, peace. I like to have my own safe space as well. Even once you're at 1K viewers, you still lose sleep over chasing the algorithm. That's the other thing, right? It doesn't matter how much you grow. The insecurity doesn't go away unless you stop yourself from thinking that way, unless you remind yourself. It doesn't matter if you have 10,000 followers or 3. If you're not confident, if you're not comfortable with yourself, you'll still feel that insecurity. And I'm speaking as a highly insecure person. I'm always wondering whether if I could do better, if I could be better, whether if I'm not enough. Maybe I'm not as great as I could be for my viewers and they deserve someone better, and I feel that way constantly and I have to fight myself very often and remind myself that I am worthy of being listened to, that I'm worthy of being loved, even when I don't think I am sometimes. I'm biased against myself pretty often. And I am changing. I'm working on changing that mentality and being nicer to myself while staying humble. I don't also want to think I'm the best things in sliced bread and everyone should adore me. No, it doesn't work like that either. But yeah, my point is I'm saying this as someone who's someone whose worst hater is herself. Be kind to yourself. The world doesn't view you as badly as you view yourself. They don't think of that way of you. You're doing great. Just keep moving and things will be fine. As long as you keep doing your best, it's okay. Like, I don't want to grow. I don't want to be a conformist. I want to keep growing. I want to keep doing things. But, I always say it, and it still holds true. For me, growing and gaining fame and gaining viewers is not worth it if I lose myself along the way. If I'm gonna ever reach the top, I wanted to do it as myself, So the viewers who were there on day one can still recognize the same person. Years later, it's still me. It's still the person you like, the streamer you like. I'm not gonna change that way. That's the most important thing for me, to be genuine with you, with me. So yeah, that's my little chat about Scylla the streamer. Who am I? Who I want to be? What I want to do? That's the summary. And what else? What else can I say? There are so many things. Like, in my brain never shuts up. My brain never stops going. It's just like 1,000 thoughts per minute, and then you can't shut them up. And by then, I forgot what I was trying to communicate at first glance. So that happens sometimes. It's okay. I'm very ADHD. But in the end, yeah, that's my goals for the near future, and they're gonna be on the bot, so I can listen to myself eventually. When I forget, maybe I'll forget my path or what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna watch myself be cringy and be vulnerable and go like, okay, yes, that's me. And it stopped raining, I think. I don't have to yell anymore, which is pretty cool because my voice was getting hoarse. Not hoarse, like whore. This was also one of the things I wanted to do. A little just chatting stream. I was so terrified that I wouldn't be able to speak, and then the whole stream would be like, and then the chat would be empty, and I'd just be like. But then I always forget that I can talk to myself. Even if there's no one there, I can just keep yapping. It's my curse, it's my blessing. It's both. Depends on how you see it. I guess if you were stuck in a room for like 10 hours with me, then you'd probably get tired of it. But if you were just talking to me for a few minutes, it's fun, it's fine.
Not changing too much is good, but it's still super important to grow. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want to change who I am fundamentally as a person, but if I were to evolve, naturally progress, naturally grow, then that's cool. That's great. That's my point. You worded it a little bit more eloquently than I did. Which is great, which is great. I'm just saying whatever comes to mind and what doesn't either. ADHD do be kind of a streaming superpower. It is. It is. Oh, by the way, Doc, I wanted to speak with you very seriously. Yesterday, as I was about to sleep, I saw something. I saw a post you made. I saw a vtuber ranking. And I was scrolling, you were scrolling. I was scrolling Twitter randomly. And then I saw my face in your top VTubers as the hidden gem. And I was like, oh my god, that's me. I'm the hidden gem. I was so happy. That was the last thing it was that as the last thing I saw before I went to bed. So I went to bed with a smile, like, oh my god, the doc thought about me when he was writing about his best streamers, and it was charming. Or maybe it was this morning and I went back to sleep. Either way, I went back to bed. That's because I have 2 minutes to think about it. Well, you have to keep being entertaining. Oh, that's true. I can't just go. But I do that sometimes. I do kind of stay there and daydream when I'm bored by myself. I just stare into the abyss and think. That's what you post about being someone's Oshi. Yeah, it kept me thinking, that I am not a jealous person in general. I have many idols. I have many people I admire. So it would be very silly to not expect a viewer to only have one person they're watching, right? There are so many different people out there, and there's so much love you can give. So yeah, you should go and give love to so many VTubers. But then I also want to be the #1 person for someone out there. Like, not everyone. I'm not greedy. But I also dream of the day that I'm so cool, I'm someone's #1. But that doesn't mean I'm not happy being someone's #5 or #10 as long as they keep me on their mind. Just kidding. As long as they come by and pop in sometimes, I'm happy. That's all I can ask for really as a streamer. That you're entertained and that you're happy here. That's more important to me than being someone's Oshi, but it's still a goal, okay? I had trouble thinking it through. There were so many people I wanted to fit on the list, but I also didn't want to put people just because. Yeah, I get you. I hate making tier lists for that reason, because there are so many things I love out there, and then I have to narrow it down. And no, I love everyone so much. I can't narrow it down. That's why I never do those kind of favorite tier lists. I'm very indecisive in general, because in my mind, I think of it as I love something specific about each person I watch, or if it's about singing, each musician I listen to, they have their own unique qualities that draw me to them. So I can't compare it to someone's completely different quality. It doesn't make sense in my brain, So I can't assign a favorite. Maybe if you ask me something specific, like who has the prettiest clear tone or bright tone, or who's the nicest soft-spoken cozy streamer, then I would be able to narrow it down. But in general, if you just ask me who's the prettiest streamer, I would be like, they're also pretty in their own ways. I can't decide that. Maybe I'm just too indecisive in general and it's just a me thing. But everyone has their own category in my brain. But yeah, that's the summary of why I can't make tier lists. Yeah, I tend not to trend post too often because of that too. Yeah, and then you never know who's gonna see it, so I wouldn't personally get offended if I'm not on someone's tier list if they don't add me, because I'm not, as I said, they have many people they're watching, they have close friends too. Also, having an excuse to talk about my opinions is nice once in a while. That's all
about balance. You know, that's my thing. It's all about balance. It's not something that you want to constantly have on your Twitter. Like, I wouldn't make mine a constant opinion based Twitter. But then again, I'm a human. I have opinions. I have things I want to say sometimes. So every once in a while, it's okay if I voice my opinions naturally. Other times I'll just shut up, and stay neutral, stay peaceful. But yeah, it's all about balance, and I don't know. That way, the people who view your tweets don't get bored. I would get tired if I saw someone's Twitter and it's just them complaining or just them posting about specific things. Just for me, because I get bored easily. It doesn't mean that they're wrong to do that. It's their space. They can do whatever they want. You know, it's not on me to decide. But I personally, for my own timeline, I prefer when things are balanced. A little bit of everything. A little bit of content. A little bit of jokes. A little bit of, I don't know, opinions. That's the way it works best for me. Don't take me out of context and say, I'm judging other VTubers because of the way they post. It's their own space. Everyone has a right to feel safe in their own space. And if you don't like that, just scroll along, block, I don't know. You don't have to consume content you don't want to. It's as easy as that. There's no need to send hate to someone or comment rudely. So, you know, just scroll along. Don't look at it. Twitter's good in that because people can complain with no obligation to be viewed. Like an actual conversation with them. Yeah, if someone's saying something I really, really can't stand in real life, I'll probably do this, like, I'll dissociate. I'll be gone out of there in my mind. I'm running away. I don't want to fight either, but sometimes it's just like, please, please, no more. It happens to me quite a lot. I don't think it's at work, but there's someone at work. It's a regular customer. And she's a senior lady. Well, not that senior. She's in her 60s. But the thing is, she's a conspiracy theorist. She's the kind of person who says, oh yeah, the earth is flat and vaccines are here to kill us all. And then they're putting things in our fields to make us gay. Stuff like that. It's like, you know, what you get when you go into Reddit and Google conspiracy theories and pretty crazy things. But you know, I can't just tell her. I'm a server. I can tell her, please shut the fuck up. What the hell are you on about? She also told my coworker one time. She's 17, and she told her that she should start thinking about getting married and going to counseling at church for marriage lessons. And the chef, the cook, my coworker, she was like, "Girl, I'm 17. I'm not thinking about getting married right now." And the other one was like, "Oh, that's a shame. The population is in decline. We need young new souls to save us." And I'm like, I think we have bigger troubles right now than kids. But okay, you do you. But anyways, she comes to the restaurant because obviously, thanks to her views, not many people like her. Her ex-husband divorced her because of her opinions. And then her children, she doesn't get along with them. She only has her grandchildren when the mom has literally no other choice for childcare. But she would come in, and then she would drink 3 mimosas, which weren't even mimosas. It was just like straight champagne. She had 3 glasses of champagne. Then she would leave to another restaurant to get drunk there. And then she'd come back in the evening when the other server was, so they wouldn't catch her twice in the same day. We all knew though, but I don't even know how many glasses of wine and alcohol she had in one day. But yeah, we were all like, hey, Lorraine, welcome back. And one time I was doing a really long shift, so I was there in the morning and I was there in the evening. She came in first thing in the morning, everything was as usual. And then she came back in the evening and she just saw me and she was like, "You're still here." And I'm like, "Unfortunately, yes, I'm still here. So, another mimosa?" And she was like, I guess so. And I was like, well, that's awkward. I'm sorry. I'm not judging you too much for getting drunk. Except for the fact that she still drives. Like, she would drive around after getting drunk, and I was like, oh boy, I hope she doesn't do that when she has the grandchildren, you know? So that's the story of having to dissociate when I have to deal with that kind of people at work. But honestly, most of my customers are really, really nice. They do remember me sometimes. Mostly for the silly screw-ups I did when I was new, because I did a lot of weird things. Silly things. But, okay, you know. Anyways, I just realized I haven't showered yet. And that's very important. You should shower. When you see enough people per day, there's bound to be one or two crazy ones. Yeah, mostly I do the morning shifts on Mondays. So I don't get a lot of people in general. And the ones that I do, now that it's summer, they're mostly there to be in the sun, in the patio, grab some drinks, and that's about it. I like making drinks, but it's tough sometimes because there are ones that I've rarely made because drinks are more of an evening thing and I'm the morning shift. So then it's like, here's this cocktail where you have to put the egg white and go downstairs and run to the fridge to grab this specifically shaped ice cube. Well, it's an ice ball, which takes a lot of time, and then I feel like I've taken half an hour to do a cocktail. And then my boss was like, this old-fashioned has to be perfect because it's so simple. You can notice if a single thing goes wrong. So you need to make sure the dilution is perfect. The ratio is perfect. And I'm like, it's crazy. Yeah, I was so scared. I still feel like when I make cocktails, one of those times it'll get sent back and they'll be like, did you try to poison me? So I know it'll happen someday, but I'm still doing my best at that. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. But anyways, I think I'll leave it here for the day because I need to shower, I need to have dinner, and I need to send a commission because the client finally replied to me. So I'm gonna be off. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you have a lovely night. And I hope you didn't mind my impromptu just chatting stream. I hope it was at least a little bit entertaining for you, even though we talked about nothing at all. Anyways, next time maybe I should add some music so it's not as silent and quiet over there. Take care. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. If you want to hang by the Spanish stream, we're gonna do Omori again and Beat Sweetheart. Talking about nothing is the best kind of stream. Yeah, I had a point. I was going to talk about something, but halfway through I forgot, so we're talking about nothing. And that's okay. I'm gonna do my super cringy, how do you say welcome and goodbye? Oh no, I got shy already. Okay, I can do this. I can be the cringiest VTuber alive. Good morning, good evening, good night. I hope Scylla stole your heart. Oh no, I'm laughing so much because I'm so uncomfortable. No, that was terrible. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna run away now because I'm so uncomfortable that I did that. Goodbye. Thank you, everyone. Bye.